filed it.
Yes, my lord, it is already filed.
So it will come on its own. We are reopening on 3rd.
On
Come on
6th,
its own.
My lord.
It will come on its own.
My lord.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Mujib.
My lord was pleased to fix a matter today, my lord, that eviction matter, my lord, that forest inability.
Listed?
Not listed, my lord.
Oh.
Kindly.
Matter.
Typographically typed.
I think there is some mistake.
Mistake in that, my lord, while type the order.
Instead of 2012, it went to 21.
My lord, we have checked it, my lord.
You make a mention, we'll list it in January on.
The eviction matter, my lord. What has happened, we have already been evicted from one place to another. And now they are proposing to evict from that place also, my lord. That's the problem.
What can be done now?
My lord, try our luck. I have seen the board, my lord. It is a long list, my lord.
You want it today?
Today, my lord.
Okay. All right.
Mal.
Wait,
Oblige.
lordship. For the prayer for listing of an unlisted motion matter today, what is an eviction matter? Notice was issued on 17th, we are received on 18th. Tomorrow they are going to evict us. We are small. DP of it.
Yes, yes, yes.
It is all right. Repetition of this. My lord. In the contempt application at page 24, your lordship will find they have received the copy on 21/3/24. There was a stay for construction. Last occasion, my friend said they will issue notice to the developer.
Lordship, as per preliminary instruction, Lordship, no further construction is there, no permission was also there, but only the staircase and the water tank is there, Lordship. So they have not yet furnished any written instruction. So Lordship will take up this matter immediately after vacation on 3rd or 4th, Lordship. We will, in the meantime, Lordship, I will file one affidavit.
Because last occasion, my friend said that 4th and 5th construction was done and they will issue notice. That was a submission made before the Honorable Court, that they will issue notice to the developer. Today, how could that construction has come down? I don't know.
On 4th, Lord. 6th, Lord. 6th.
My lord, if your lordship permits me, on 6th also, we'll bring some photograph with the application.
Actually, phone call, Lord.
Meeting. My lord, the interim order in the writ petition to continue.
So this contempt petition is against violation of the order dated 16/12/2020. My lord would find at page 13, my lord. The operative portion, my lord would find it at page 15. May I read, my lord? Having noted the apprehension, the petitioner, and in view of the submission made by the learned departmental counsel, it is hereby provided that till the returnable date, the building dwelling house of the petitioner shall not be damaged, demolished by the respondent. My lords, in spite of the interim order, the dwelling house, my lord, would find the photographs appended to the contempt petition, my lord, starting from page 19. It was damaged on 19th, my lords, on 15/10/2024, my lord. 15/10. Although, my lords, the certified copy of the order was shown to the contemners, my lord, notwithstanding the same, the gate, the kitchen garden, everything was damaged by way of an excavator, my lord. Deeply obliged, my lord. Very grateful, my lord.
May I please, your lord? Lordship, I am at item number 4, lord. In item number 4, senior counsel A. Chaudhary will appear, lordship. Matter may be taken sometime, lord.
Lordship, I have item number 5, and the affidavit is already in the record. Lordship, if you go through,
Lordship, we have filed a affidavit, Lordship may peruse. It starts from page number 31, Lordship. Lordship may peruse paragraph 5, Lordship. The dependent says that the government of Assam Revenue and Disaster Management Department has lodged.
no, Lordship, but they have particularly stated that it was for 3 months only. Yes, yes, Lordship.
Not
Item,
Keep the blood.
item 7, Lordship. The petitioner number 2 is the cancer patient. He is admitted in hospital. Cellar, Lordship.
Actually, there are more worsening situations around the state, Lordship.
Cancer patient.
And for this notification,
7.
Lordship,
Dispose of.
I have a prayer, Lordship. Lordship may dispose of this matter, Lordship, but this DC has to inquire, Lordship, because only for hello. Deeply obliged.
deeply obliged.
You have received the instruction, Lordship. There is no but. Lordship may issue notice at this stage, Lordship.
So,
Deeply obliged.
This matter is NOC for sale permission matter.
Lord,
Along with item 6, ma'am. Item 6.
already disposed. Item 6.
Obliged, ma'am.
Instruction has received, my lord.
Lordship already complaints. My grievances has already read this. Already authority has complained. Yes, sir. I have received.
Due to their providing late information, it was not done.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, yes, my lord. There is there.
No complaint.
It is already given to them also. Endorsement. Yes. Sir. Yes, yes, my lord.
Only possible lordship, to direction lordship to accept my claim petition lordship if claim has been filed lordship due to delay lordship. Under section 166. No lordship, without this document I cannot file.
No,
Lord, lordship.
providing the form is due to delay providing their information, my lord. That has.
No.
So they may take the later course of it. Yes.
May I please, your lord? My lord, matter pertains to non-issuance of NOC, my lord. NOC.
27 to activity.
27 also same parties, my lord. Obliged. 27, my lord. Supply, my lord.
Petitioner is same lordship, but land restriction is
Land
different.
restriction is different, my lord.
Yes. Sir.
Obliged.
In my case, my lord, a bid was issued by the railways, and therefore the technical bid was opened. The technical bid, I was found to be technically qualified. Thereafter, price bid was opened, and I was also found to be lowest in the price bid. After, my lord, opening of the price bid and all those things, nearly up to 3 months, my lord, I was directed that you collect the earnest money. That means the tender process was cancelled. I submitted letter that for review of the tender process that it should not be cancelled, but that has been rejected. Now the apex court has clearly held, my lord, that the cancellation of the bid after opening of the price bid. The losing can receive it's not the last court. It's not. It's not the decision. Yes. Lordship can see para 128. The recent decision 2024, my lord. 128. Cancellation of a contract deprives a person of the very valuable right and is the very drastic step, often due to significant investment having been already been made by the parties involved in the substance of the contract. Failure on the part of the courts of jealously protect the binding nature of the lawful and valid tender would erode the public faith in contracts and tenders. Arbitrary termination of the contract creates uncertainty and unpredictability, therefore discouraging public participation in the tendering process, where private parties perceive that their contractor rights can be easily tempered by the state. They would be dissuaded from participating in the public procurement processes, which may have a negative impact on the other public-private firms also. We caution the public authority to be circumspect in disturbing the wingling out of the contractual obligation through means beyond the terms of the contract in exercise of the executive powers. We do not say a moment that the state has no power to alter or cancel a contract that it has entered into. However, if the state deems it necessary to alter cancel contract on the ground of public interest or charge policy, then such circumstances must be bona fide and should be honestly reflected in the decision-making process. Ultimately, the apex court set aside the cancellation of the tender, which was finally awarded. Tender was ultimately decided, and the court set aside it. So at this stage, my prayer is before you, Lord, that because they have not given any reasons why they have cancelled it, you will also may issue notice. But only thing is that they may not issue a fresh tender without leave of the court.
My lord, I'm also relying on a judgment, my lord. Cancelling of a tender process, my lord, unless the bid is accepted, for some viable reason, authorities can cancel. And that reason, my lord, you will in the entire process. Because of certain reasons, my lord,
Well, earlier also, you will also see, earlier
unless
also,
those
earlier
reasons
also
are
tender was issued.
arbitrary or malified,
Yes, yes. Earlier also, the tender was
that
issued.
has to be, my lord,
And after the technical bid was opened, the tender was cancelled.
paragraph 13, my lord, of this judgment.
I don't say that it is that in
In
advanced
case of
stage they can cancel it.
a tender, my lord, there is no obligation on the part of the person issuing tender notice to accept any of the tenders or even the lowest tender. After a tender is called for and on seeing the rates or the status of the contractor who has given tenders, that there is no competition, the person issuing tender may decide not to enter into any contract and thereby cancel the tender. My
So
lord,
my submission for Lordship that
that
that there is no
that
doubt,
prayer for stay, my lord, that would again
I'm not
affect the
praying for
public
stay.
project, because that is a decision by the authorities, my lord. They may change the requirements. That has to come forth. Yes. There are my lord, reasons on record why it has been done.
But there is no cancellation order. They have only simply
So that is in the file. The tender evaluation committee, my lord, when it takes the decision, it is there. But my lord, to pray that not to go for fresh tender, that will be against the public
I'm saying without
interest, my lord. My lord will issue a notice, my lord, at this stage.
after opening of the finance bid. But only the letter is there that you collect the amount only. 103. 103. And lowest bidder. Price bid. in respect to the same work, Because that is your lordship fine.
Supply of 42,000, my lord.
In the tender, petition I mentioned, my lord.
Fair portion.
Notice here that my lord pays 33. $33. Union of India is there, we can serve to the respond number 1 is the Union of India. You can- okay.
Please, your lordship. Sir, I'm telling the order, my lord, at page 55, my lord. Page 60, my lord, whereby, my lord, the Commissioner Appeal Sumoto exercising his power, my lord, has gone beyond the grounds of appeal of department, my lord, and confirmed the demand of the against the petitioner, my lord. Lordship, may kindly see the order in original, lordship. Order at page 60, my lord. My lord, here it is in the departmental appeal, my lord. He has traveled beyond the grounds of appeal, my lord. He has confirmed the demand, my lord. There was no appeal was preferred, my lord, in respect of Oil India figure, my lord. However, my lord, he of his own, my lord, confirmed the demand with regard to Oil India figure also, my lord. This is one of the ground. Jurisdiction, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Not see, here I have two objections. First, there is an alternative remedy. You can, and second, the order was passed on 15/11/2023. More than a year has been passed.
There was some delay, but my lord, I am telling the jurisdiction, my lord. So we see kindly see, my lord, the page 47, my lord. But my lord, I'm paying for the no coercive action also, it's an interim payment grant. No, no, but I'm telling, but he has extended his jurisdiction, my lord, so we'll see, my lord. Then my lord, some protection, otherwise, if some protection, my lord. If they may proceed the recovery of the amount, my lord. This March is at least my lord,
Not safe.
some protection, otherwise, my lord, if they may, I will be in difficulty.
Whether Lordship, any proceeding is being initiated that is not on record also. Lordship,
Otherwise, my lord, but I'm
Lordship,
in for consideration of interim period, my lord. On that interim period also
much of it.
oblige the lords.
This is a non-payment of the supply bills. The petitioner was supplied the relief materials pursuant to the 12/5/2016 and subsequently the inquiry was conducted. The final inquiry report in favor of the petitioner, despite that the bills has not been paid. There was an inquiry conducted to that effect. That inquiry report is at page 89. And pursuant to that inquiry report, some of the similarly situated person, who had filed this petition before this honorable court, and this honorable court passed an order by which directed to release the unpaid bills. But in this respect, I would like to submit, the another similarly situated persons, this case was issued notice, yesterday. Similar case, 6 on 12.
Yes.
Notice may go, my lord. we have
Yes,
to
at least
inquire.
it's
My heart learned counsel for the party issue notice. Returnable on 12 January. 12 January?
Yes, 12 February.
12 February?
Yes. In WBC number 6 at
12 February. You say returnable after 3 weeks. Huh? MSPR Monto appears for respondent number 2
Three.
and 3.
Yes, ma'am.
MS Score appears for respondent number 1,
4 and 5.
4 and 5. So the grievance of the petitioner is non-payment of bills for material supply. So it is submitted that a similar writ petition, a writ petition filed by a similarly situated person is fixed on 12th of February. The learned counsel submits the matter be listed on the same date. Accordingly, let the matter be listed on 12th February.
Our name may be shown in the cause list, my lord.
Since the respondents are represented by the standing counsels and government advocate, Notices are waived, extra copies be furnished within 2 weeks from today. Names of all the councils, including the respondent council, be reflected in the court list by the registrar.
My lord, in item 15 and 16 is same. My lord.
15 and 16
Same,
same.
same.
Same order.
Much, sir.
Same order.
Obliged.
No, this is a matter relating to capital investment subsidy in respect to the substantial expansion. In fact, the condition is that 25% of the capacity enhancement. But they have gone with the increase in production. In fact, the matter has already been dealt with by this honorable court.
Today, Lordship,
Your lordship, at this stage will not.
at this stage, notice may go.
Yes, sir.
Next date will,
Although it is covered, I may place it below your lordship may record it. This honorable directed the matter to be placed against before the next SLC. And to consider it as per the.
You examine and tell
yes,
us.
the next date will do.
Why issue a notice if it is covered? We'll fix the matter on 8th of January. You can see whether the matter is covered. If covered, we'll
Yes,
close it. Otherwise, we'll issue notice at that.
Your lordship may record it, you know, that.
Heard counsel for the petitioner. The writ petitioner. The writ petition is filed by the petitioner. Praying for setting aside and quashing of the minutes of the meeting dated 7/1/2019 by the state level committee, whereby the claim of the petitioner on the account of central capital investment subsidy under the central capital investment subsidy scheme was rejected on the ground that the increase in production, turnover, etc. after expansion does not commensurate with the increase in investment. Where learned counsel for the petitioner submits that similar matters have been dealt with by this court and has placed an order passed by a coordinate bench, which has decided the matter on 4/11/2024 passed in WPC 8631 of 2024. If you agree, we can dispose it off.
Next date, Lord, let
Next.
me have, because at this stage, what is
I am
happening?
praying for the same, whatever the paragraph, last paragraph, I am praying for it. Same also.
All right.
Next date, Lordship may dispose it. I'll just get some.
He submits that similar orders be passed in this present writ petition. Para, Mr. A. Kolita appearing for
2, 3, 5, and 6.
respondents 2, 3, 5, and 6,
For 4, I am in favor.
as well as Mr. D. Gogoi,
For respondent 4.
respondent number 4,
Yes, sir.
submits that the matter be listed immediately after reopening and enabling them to complete their instructions on the matter. Accordingly, as agreed to, matter be listed on 8th of January. Attempt will be made to dispose of the writ petition on the next day fixed. Yes.
May lordship, may please your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship,
Just 1 minute. 1 minute.
lordship, this petition has been filed against the violation of the section 41 of Assam Cooperative Society Act 2007, you know.
Yes.
Now, lordship, actually, they have already prepared, the respondents, they have already prepared for holding the election, you know, lordship. And they have already declared the date, you know. But my ground of this petition is that, you know, lordship, they have prepared a very wrong voters list, you know, with lordship, with some persons who have already died, you know, long back.
When was it prepared?
Recently, you know, lordship.
When? How recent?
Very recently, lordship.
Give a date.
Lordship,
Tell us.
that date is not given. I've only got the copy of the voters list here, Lordship. And they have prepared it for this time selection.
You are one of the voters.
I'm one of the voters here.
Your name is there in the voter list.
Absolutely.
Then
Lordship, they have actually prepared the voters list. I've given the few of the names, Lordship. Those persons have already died here, Lordship. They are no more in the vote. They are no more alive, but they have.
how are you concerned? Are you likely to be one of the directors?
No, Lordship.
Then
Lordship, the directors, Your Lordship, they have been doing this since last several years, several elections.
we'll
Lordship.
examine that.
And they are trying to manipulate all the things, Lordship, by doing this such type of manipulations, Your Lordship.
We'll examine it.
The Lordship, they have already. Lordship, this is the order copy, Lordship. Of the election, they are going to hold as on 30th of this month.
The election will go on. We'll see after
Lordship,
that.
this will totally violate the.
No, on your submissions, we can't stop an election.
Lordship,
Why should we stop an election because some names have been wrongly there? If it is there, unless you can show that these, in places of these persons whose names are there, somebody else has been permitted to vote. Do you have any materials to show that?
Lordship, they will definitely, Lordship, they will bring some other persons to put their votes.
We can't, you are before this court because you're alleging violation of a legal right. You are now before this court making a submission that there is an apprehension that your legal right is going to be violated.
Lordship, the section 41A is very clear, Lordship.
We'll
It's at the
examine
duty
that.
of the registrar to prepare the
Learned
voters
counsel
list,
for the parties issue.
with eligible members, Lordship.
Returnable 3 weeks. The grievance of the petitioner is that the voters list prepared for the election of the Aurangabadi Samobai Somiti in the district of Kurigaon contains names of persons who had already expired. And there is a strong apprehension that the directors, the directors will use the state effective voters list to manipulate the outcome of the election results. Stop. Being aggrieved, these petitions.
Actually, I want to contest the election.
Huh?
I want to contest the election, Lordship.
That is open for him, Your Lordship.
That is open for me, but thing is that they have already in the power since last more than 10 years.
You raised this objection before the authority.
I have already
They have not filed any representation before the registrar.
I have already filed an objection, Lordship.
Where? So was the
Lordship,
elected.
a copy of the note. Lordship, one public petition was filed. It is given in my petition, Lordship.
No, you are an aggrieved party, you have to go and file.
Along with me, Lordship, along with other persons.
Where is that?
I've given it, Lordship.
Where is it? Where is it?
Lordship, I'll just. Lordship, kindly page number 8, Lordship.
Page number?
8, Lordship.
8.
Right.
Where is that petition?
Lordship, after filing the petition, Lordship, one order was passed by the additional petition is not annexed. I've given the annexure as the order of the magistrate, Lordship. The order dated 5/9/24, Lordship, passed by additional district magistrate. I have given it annexure number 5, Lordship. It clearly stopped it, Lordship.
Annexure 5.
Yes, Lordship.
Read annexure 5. What is your name? Yes. Read annexure 5.
Annexure peruse the public petition dated 4/9/24 submitted by Sri Subhash Medhi, Lordship. And Harendra Kakoti and other Barangabari Samobai Committee Limited. Those
So
are
the
the
nomination is stopped.
Sorry?
Nomination has been stopped.
Stop, Lordship, but they are still doing it, Your Lordship.
Lordship, that has been done by the ADC, Your Lordship. They could have approached the district deputy registrar, Your Lordship.
Whatever, there is an order.
The returning officer, it's up to the Cooperative department, Your Lordship. That has to be followed. And if they have
You
any,
have to file it before the registrar.
yes, Your Lordship, they have to approach the registrar of Cooperative
Your
Society.
authority is before the registrar.
The election authority is the registrar of Cooperative Society, Your Lordship.
Lordship,
We'll permit you to file. We can permit you to file immediately before the registrar, raising your grievances.
Lordship, that will take another 2 days, Lordship. Today is the date of nomination, Lordship. Today is the date of nomination.
No, why have you come today?
Sorry,
What were you doing for last 1 month?
Sorry, I filed a petition, Lordship, as on 11th, Lordship.
And it was passed on 5/9/2024, Your
defense,
Lordship.
This order was passed on 5/9.
Lordship, Lord.
Then what were you doing? What were you doing?
Lordship, we could not find the copies of the voters. We are trying to find it. They are not allowing, giving us a
All right, whatever will happen, will happen. Election will be subject to the outcome of the writ petition.
Lordship, kindly,
What orders do you want today?
Lordship, kindly just stop the.
Why?
Lordship, election, they have got
You
Rule
say
27,
you
they
are
can
going
approach
to,
the
you are going to file a
even
nomination
after
yourself,
elections.
and you are praying for stopping the election? Whose interests are you?
Lordship, I have the interest. I mean, I am a member, Lordship, and I want to contest the election, but they are not allowing me to go.
You are not challenging the, have you challenged the voter, the nomination that these people have been dead and their names have not been removed?
I've totally given it to Lordship.
Where is the list?
Sorry, Lordship. List is given at annexure number 6, Lordship.
Annexure 6.
6, Lordship.
What can be done on the last day? Why have you waited for so long?
Lordship, I was considering that my, because as the election was already stopped by the Honorable District Magistrate, Lordship. So I was on the view that this will not be done, Lordship.
Huh? You filed your petition on 18 December.
Lordship.
Then why? What
Lordship,
were you doing for all this time? If it was,
Lordship, there was
if you are so desperate,
actually, Lordship, I have filed on 11th, Lordship. There are some rectifications were to be done, Lordship, because of that rule.
Rectification took 1 month, one week to be done.
Lordship, I have to come all the way from Moregaon, Lordship. That is a problem, Lordship. I've given a few of the person's name who have already died, Lordship. I've got a list of entire voters, I mean, more than hundreds, Lordship. Already died, Lordship.
See, in the absence of, this is your statement.
Absolutely, Lordship.
There is no supporting material to show that these people have expired.
Lordship, I being a villager of the same native, same place, I know that.
We are in a judicial proceeding.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So you know there has to be some basis to pass some orders. We can direct you to approach the Registrar of Cooperative to file a representation immediately. That we can do.
Lordship, I have actually, the procedure being a member, I have tried my level best to communicate with the authorities, Lordship. Lordship, they didn't listen to me. Then I went to the magistrate, Lordship, at
All right, third issue notice returnable 3 weeks. The petitioner is agreed that the nomination papers, the electoral rolls prepared by the, by whom? By the society?
By the society, by the secretary of the society, Lordship.
By the secretary of the society.
That has been approved by the registrar, Lordship.
It contains several names of persons who have already expired and their names have not been removed, and there is every likelihood of the manipulation of the said voters list. Did I say nomination paper? Voters list. And thereby manipulating the results of the election. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner has referred to an order dated 5/9/2024 passed by the additional district magistrate Moregaon on a petition dated 4/9/2024 filed by the petitioner praying to stop the nomination process of the Parongabari Samopai Somiti election. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner submitted that by the order dated 5/9/2024, notwithstanding the order dated 5/9/2024 passed by the additional district magistrate, the nomination was held. Nomination was stopped to avoid any law and order situation until further orders stop. However, the nomination proceeded, notwithstanding the order passed by the district magistrate, left with no alternative, he has approached this court. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the election is scheduled to be held on 30/12.
Sorry, 30/12.
2024.
And nomination is today, so.
And the nomination, you have filed your nomination or not?
Lordship,
filed?
they are not allowing me, Lordship.
Why?
Lordship, they have some, because I'm objecting to it, they are not allowing, they're not taking my nomination, Lordship.
Nomination date for filing nomination is today. Stop. He, however, submits that the petitioners have not been permitted to file their nomination, perhaps because of their objection to the entire election process under it. Considering the submission, Mr. Bordolo on the other end, what do you submit?
Lordship, otherwise, the appropriate authority is the Register of Cooperative Society. He could
Submit
have
that
approached.
the appropriate authority is the Registrar of Cooperative Societies before whom the complaints or representation ought to have been filed. Where having heard learned counsels for the parties, while notice is issued in the matter, the petitioners are permitted to approach and file their permitted to file appropriate representations before the Registrar of Cooperative Societies. And if the same are done, then if the same are done by 23rd December, the Register of Cooperative Societies will examine the same and pass appropriate orders by 27th of December 2024. And if the authorities find any anomalies in the entire election process, appropriate orders be issued to rectify. Appropriate orders be issued by the competent authority. Stop. The further grievance of the petitioner is that he is not being permitted to submit his nomination papers. Stop. The respondents will ensure that the petitioners and all other interested parties to interested persons who are willing to submit their nomination papers be permitted to submit the same, and the same shall be accepted by the returning officer. By whom?
Corporate society, Registrar of Corporate Society.
No, Your Lordship, the returning of nominations, they have to file it before the returning officer.
Who is the returning officer?
Yeah, Your Lordship.
By the returning officer for the ensuing election, and the same shall be accepted if the nomination papers are otherwise found to be in order as per provision of law. It is also made clear that the election, which will be scheduled to be conducted on 30/12/2024, shall be subject to the outcome of the
Order of the day.
The writ petition and such further orders as
On
be
one,
passed.
Lordship, the copy of the order will be granted, given to me, Lordship, because otherwise it will take more time.
You take a
Physical
certified copy of the order, you'll get it by the evening.
Sorry, Lordship.
Your copy will be available.
Lordship.
You go and serve it before the authorities.
Lordship, one physical copy if possible, Lordship.
You'll get a physical copy. You have to download it from the portal.
Definitely.
Yes. Extra copies be furnished on the.
Lordship, I appear for respondent number 5, 6, 9, and 10, Your Lordship. Others private respondents here.
No, you know, extra copies be furnished the respondents to the standing counsel appearing for the cooperation department.
Respondent number 5, 6, 9, and 10, Your
Namely,
Lordship.
respondent number 5, 6, 9, and 10.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Steps on respondent. Mr. J. Hendick for respondent 7 and 8.
Register private.
And the respondents 1, 2, 3, 4 are to be served by registered post 80 as well as usual course within 3 working days from today. Dusty is also permitted, and an affidavit of compliance. And if service is undertaken by Dusty, affidavit of compliance is to be served.
Public.
Yes.
Hello.
Whatever, my lord, the petitioner has, my lord, four kattha, 16 lesa land, my lord. But it has been illegally occupied by some land mafias. And my lord, now it has become a very common feature in Guwahati and other places. Rich people are now resorting to land grabbing. Everything is in my name. My father died. Document is there. My name has been already, my lord, registered. But once Sultan has occupied, then again through him, one Bajaj has also occupied, claiming he has a different land, but he is occupying. Now I am simply wants, my lord, even DC was approached twice, lastly also. My circle officer also is playing fraud. Now at least notice will go.
We can issue notice today.
Yes, yes, only
Third Learned Council, City Council, R.P. Sharma, Council assisted by
assisted by my lord
S. Chaudhary,
Swapnali Bora.
S. Bora. MSPR Monto appearing for respondent number 1. Mr. J. Hendick for respondent number 2, 3, and 4.
No correction of land.
Since the respondents are represented by the respective councils of the way, the copy will be furnished within a period of 3 working days from now. The matter be listed after the returnable date. Yes, Mr. Shah.
May it please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lord, IOCL proposes to set up a retail unit, my lord, is contiguous to my plot. Your Lordship has page 16. They've sought for an NOC from the Deputy Commissioner, my lord.
Yes.
My lord finds the particulars of the land at the first para itself. Dag number 30, revenue village is Rongjan Khanamo. Now, if your Lordship has page 23, this is the concerned trace map, my lord, and the proposed site appears to be landlocked, my lord.
Where is that proposed site?
Dag number 30, your Lordship finds it in the middle.
Okay.
And dag number 30, insofar as dag number 30.
This is the place for the setting up of the
retail outlet. Now, my lord, dag number 31, that happens to be the writ petitioner's land, my lord, the adjoining land. Now, if your Lordship sees the classification at page 18,
yes.
Dag number 31, which belongs to the writ petitioner, it's classified as agricultural and the classification is Khali Toli. Now, Khali Toli typically is a land which has a lot of water content. And in fact, the revenue department has classified it as so. I'll just paste that notification in a while. Now, your Lordship will kindly have page 32. Page 32, my lord. As per the directions of the National Green Tribunal, my lord, the Central Pollution Control Board had set up a guideline, a series of guidelines. Now, page 33, I'll just rely on two of them, my lord. Page 33, if your Lordship has. Number 1, my lord, A1. Petrol pumps located in areas with high groundwater table. That is, groundwater levels less than 4 meters shall have secondary containment by way of double wall tanks or concrete protection walls so as to minimize groundwater and soil contamination. It shall be the responsibility of the OMC meaning the oil marketing company, to properly get measured groundwater level at the site of the proposed petrol pump and ensure implementation of those adequate protection measures for such site. Details of measures taken by the OMC shall be placed in public domain, and in case of contradictory view of the State Central Groundwater Board Authority will prevail. Now, next, if your Lordship has page 37, my lord, citing criteria. It says in H, number H, my lord, the last one. In case of citing criteria for petrol pumps, new retail outlets shall not be located within a radial distance of 50 meters.
What is the citing criteria?
My lord, where the site for the proposed retail outlet, my lord? 50 meters from schools, hospitals, and residential areas. The areas designated as per local laws. In case of constraints in providing 50-meter distance, the retail outlet shall implement additional safety measures as prescribed by PESO. PESO is the Petroleum and Explosive Safety Organization. In no case, the distance between the new retail outlet from schools, hospitals, and residential area designated as per local laws shall be less than 30 meters, no high tension line, etc. Now, if your lordship has the Jamabandi again, the remaining dags are again Halbari, meaning residential. So, my lord, these measures, first of all, have to be placed in the public domain, my lord. Whether it conforms to the guidelines, we do not know. In fact, we had preferred a detailed representation at page 24, which remains unresponded till date.
Yes. Rules for the oath. But there's no standing council. Isn't there any standing council?
This is standing council.
IOC? Did not serve.
Yes. They don't accept it.
There's no standing council.
There is a standing council, but what I learned on occasion that they are allotted specific briefs. I'll just find out.
Is it the marketing, my lord, the MK Chaudhary is there?
We don't know who's there.
Oh, whether it is a market.
So today we can only issue a notice. We'll keep the interim orders after the respondents.
Even then, lordship, that the land, which my learned friend has, my lord, page 18, lordship, it is given Jamabandi copy, lordship. It is shown as
What is your prayer today?
Well, not for my prayer is to because Deputy Commissioner's consent or no objection certificate is mandatory. So sort of stay for issuance of that NOC.
What is the stage as on date?
We do not know. The request went in September, my lord. We recently discovered and 5/12/24 we had preferred the representation.
We heard Mr. B.T. Teka, Council Commissioner. Also heard Mr. J. Hendick appearing for respondents 2 and 3.
lordship.
And MSPR Monto for respondent 1. None appears for the respondent number 4. Petitioner is aggrieved by the proposal to set up a retail outlet.
Code number 1.
By the IOCL at a location advertised, which is within courts. The location is page number 16.
Yes.
Subject.
Yes.
Page 16, subject, within 4 kilometers of so and so. So petitioner claims to be the owner of an adjacent plot of land on which the proposal for setting up of the allotment, setting up of the outlet has been identified with. So, Learned Council submits that the requirements necessary as per the guidelines and as per the notified procedure and the guidelines for setting up new petrol pumps has been flouted, and there is every likelihood of the NOC being granted by the
Deputy
DC, Deputy Commissioner of Sunitpur on an early date. Learned Council for the petitioner submits that these guidelines are issued by the
Central Pollution Control. Central Pollution Control.
These are pollution control.
Yes.
By the Central Pollution Control Board. And the particulars and the compliance required to be compliance of the steps required to be undertaken are clearly mentioned in the guidelines and which have not been done by the IOC at the time for IOCL towards setting up of the same outlet. So without these compliances being satisfied, there is every likelihood, the petitioners apprehend, there is every likelihood of the DC granting the NOC for setting it up. Let the respondents complete their instructions in the matter as to the status of the grant of the NOC towards setting up of the outlet by the respondent number 4. So, matter be listed again on, tell us when you can get it, which date?
Lord will have it January, 10.
10 January? 10 January. Notice on the interim prayer returnable on the same date. Meanwhile, till the next date fixed, the DC will not issue the NOC without leave of the court. Not issue the NOC for setting up of the retail outlet by the respondent number 4 without leave of the court.
Deeply on that.
In order to enable the respondents to complete their instructions, sufficient extra copies be furnished within the course of the day, and steps be undertaken on respondent 4 is IOC.
Yes.
Advance copies be served on the IOC, respondent number 4, within 3 working days by trustee.
Wait, please, my lord. My lord, Your Honor, I'm just trying for notice at the moment. My lord, may have page 200 and...
All right, notice, then we'll issue a notice. We'll look into it later. Direct counsel for the party issue notice. Returnable 4 weeks. Who's for the respondent? You, CGC? Mr. R.K. Dev Chaudhary appears for the respondent number 1. Steps on respondent 2, 3, 4, and 5 by registered post 80, as well as usual course within 2 weeks from today.
Deeply
placed after the returnable date.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, this is regarding, we have challenged the letter dated 02/8/2023, that is at page 121. Letter dated 9/11/2023, that is at 144, page 144. And letter dated 4/3/2024, that is at 150. And another letter as dated 23/3/2024, that is at page 151. The basic grievance of the petitioner is that he has developed certain occupational disease while working in Oil India Limited. Then he was, after a prolonged treatment at the oil hospital, he was ultimately referred to Apollo. In between,
but this is a service matter.
Yes.
How has it come before this bench?
No, Lordship, he is claiming for the medical damages.
The medical damages, he has claimed for medical reimbursement that he has incurred.
Which is a part of service jurisprudence.
Yes.
Lordship, this is basically regarding the claim is regarding medical treatment only. There is delay in referring the case, and ultimately he treated in the UK, and so he is claiming the medical benefits, reimbursement of the treatment that the cost that he has incurred in while treating in UK. So that was rejected, and medical attendance rules of the Oil India employees, that is
why is he gone to the UK? There is no treatment in India.
No, that part of the treatment is not there, because that was not that treatment was he was not responding to the treatment that was offered in Apollo. That is at Lordship may kindly turn to page.
We'll issue notice at this stage.
At least he may be allowed to continue his treatment in UK.
Lordship, in this regard, Lordship, we have
No, we are not asking for the reimbursement at this stage.
Lordship, we peruse the prayer portion. Lordship, he is claiming for the damages. Lordship,
we are saying issue notice at this stage. Returnable after 4.
And he may be allowed to continue his treatment. We are not asking the reimbursement at this stage. That will be decided by the court. At least,
who appears for 1 and 2?
Lordship,
you are appearing for all.
Oil India Limited.
Mr. K. Kolita appears for respondent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Not one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, Mr. R.K. Dev Chaudhary.
8 and 9 are the
doctors.
Yes, are the doctors.
They are named by parties.
Yes.
In person. Issue notice on respondent number 8 and 9 by registered post 80. Trustee is also permitted if it is routed through the registry of the court. The respondents may complete their instructions and file necessary affidavit. Issue notice on the interim prayer, returnable on the same date, placed on 24th of February.
Lordship, at least I may be allowed to continue. There's
No, who's stopping you? Who's stopping you?
because there is a letter, Lordship, where they have written. Lordship, I'm sorry.
Which letter where?
Page, Lordship, turn to page 169. No other request for treatment of your condition at any other place will be entertained.
Because Lordship, there is a available treatment in the India, Lordship.
Lordship,
The,
this
the
treatment
referred,
is
Lordship, the writ petition was based on the referred letter of the Apollo doctor, Lordship, who himself.
Yeah, how long is your medical leave now?
no. I am now in India. I will
You
have
are
to
in
go for a
India?
checkup.
Yes,
You have to go for a checkup.
Yes, Lordship.
When?
In the month of February.
February.
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship,
When are you likely to go?
Lordship.
When are you likely to go?
Last part of the February.
Last part. So we'll have it on when make
In
it
the last
3
part
weeks
of
returnable.
January.
It's the matter on 17th of February.
Hello.
We'll consider your prayer then.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes. Yes, where is the order?
Order, Lordship, page number 16, Lordship. Para number 3 and 4, Lordship. May I read, Lordship?
Yes.
Taking into account the above the
Have you
incident,
filed the rest applications?
Lordship, which
Where?
is page number 17, Lordship.
17. When was it filed?
28/12/23.
23.
And the order dated is
Learned counsel to the parties
19/12/23.
alleging willful disobedience of the directions contained in the order dated 19/12/2023 passed in WPC
7270.
7270 of 2023. This contempt petition has been filed. Issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Steps on the respondent by usual post, registered post within 1 week from today. Yes.
May please, your Lordship, my Lord, yeah. The order violated, your Lordship will find at page 28.
28.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is the order?
Yes, yes. 28. This is an application for stay of operation of minus of procedure meeting dated 19/7/24, drawn up by the respondent number 5 to 12. Issue notice terms and so. Mr. S.K. Talukdar, Lane Standing Council for Purpose given extra notice on behalf of respondent number 1 to 4 and Mr. P.K. Dekar, Lane Council accept notice on behalf of respondent number 5. So here the respondent 5 is the container number 1 now. No formal notice need to be issued against the state respondents. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent 6 to 12 by registered post with AD and usual process within a period of 1 week from today. Peruse the impugn minutes of the meeting, so and so it will seem that it is
All right.
projected to be a special meeting of 8 members of board of directors.
Yes, we have heard you. Heard current council.
Contempt.
Alleging willful disobedience of the order 3008/2024 passed in. Willful disobedience of the interim directions contained in the order passed in IA civil number 2550 of 2024. The contempt petition has been filed. Issue notice returnable 4 weeks. You are appearing?
By department, your Lordship.
Department is not a party.
Not a party.
Lordship.
Are you appearing for the respondent?
No, Lordship.
Issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Steps of respondents by equal post, registered post within 1 week, within 2 weeks from today. Matter be listed after the returnable.
Bail application, Lordship. Petitioner is under time.
APP. APP? We'll take it up after a while.
May it please it.
Yeah.
My lords, the petitioner is aggrieved by the unilateral cancellation of a caste certificate, my lord. The petitioner is currently pursuing her second year MBBS, my lord. She is a person belonging to the TGL category, my lord, the ex-tea garden laborers. Now, my lords, the challenge is on two grounds, my lord, amongst others.
Yes.
The first ground, my lords, that the apparently, my lords, the order of cancellation of the caste certificate by the district commissioner is without jurisdiction, my lord. So because, my lords, pursuant to the law laid down by Kumari Madhuri Patil, it's the state level caste scrutiny committee who, after following the procedure laid down in Kumari Madhuri Patil, come to a finding whether a caste certificate is genuine or not and whether it should be cancelled. That is the first ground, my lords. And the second ground, my lords, if my lord peruses the order, my lords, I was not even given an opportunity to show cause. I was only forwarded.
Order is at page 45.
Yes, my lords. Page 47, page 45, yes.
Yes.
And it's a very sensitive matter, my lords. If it is cancelled unilaterally, my education is at stake, my lord. I'm pursuing MBBS, my lord, second year. At this stage, my lord, notice may be issued and the order may be stayed.
Yes, Mr. Dhor, any objection?
Yes, my lord.
State level.
It has to, my lord,
Madhuri?
Madhuri, but has to be followed. The DC doesn't have the jurisdiction. That is correct.
Natural justice also.
So you are saying we set it aside?
No, my lord, at this stage, my lord, let notice go.
Heard learned counsel.
Let notice go, my lord.
It's returnable 4 weeks. Petitioner is agreed by the impugned order dated 11/12/2024 issued by the DC Nogam, whereby caste certificate which was issued. Caste certificate was issued by whom? By the DC?
Deputy Commissioner.
Therefore, he has cancelled. It's cancelled in favor of the petitioner. The petitioner claims to be a member of ex-tea garden labor.
Ex-tea garden labor.
And is currently pursuing her MBBS.
Assam Medical College,
Assam Medical College, Dibrugarh. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that this cancellation of the order caste certificate by the DC Nogam is contrary to the law laid down by the apex court in Kumari Madhuri Patil, reported in so-and-so annexure E, page 47. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that besides the cancellation not being in conformity with the law laid down by the apex court, there was no opportunity of hearing issued to the petitioner. Accordingly, the impugned order is required to be interfered with, and during the pendency of the writ petition, the state operation of the same state, that Mr. R. Or has entered appearance on behalf of
the
My lord,
number
appear here.
Number two,
my lord, but again, my lord, there is a problem. It has to be corrected. This committee from 2022 to my lord, there is an amendment because of this bifurcation of the departments. Now this committee is, my lord, chairman come secretary for social justice and empowerment, my lord.
I'll change it to social justice and
For backward caste and OBC and SC.
all right, you are now for which department?
All of them.
My lord, my friend will appear for 3 and 4.
No, we are asking about you.
I will appear for my lord 2. But it is corrected again.
No, what is the name of that department? We are asking you.
My lord, I've been told it's now social justice and empowerment.
Social justice and empowerment.
So, it is under social justice, the committee.
That is the
Appears for the Department of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of Assam. Mr. M.S.M. Borman appears for respondent number 1, 3, and 4. Since the respondents are represented, notices are waived. However, extra copies will be furnished within 2 weeks from today. The respondents will complete instructions and file necessary affidavit if so advised in the meantime. Matter be listed again on 24th 24th of February.
24th of February.
And my lord, he has to make again this health party. Education. This.
I'll see, my lord, if required, I'll make the college a
My lord,
party.
seat is with them. Who will protect his seat?
Till the next returnable date, impugned order dated. Where is the order? 45.
Page 45, my lord, impugned order dated 11/12/2023.
Impugned order dated 11/12/2020.
District Commissioner Nagaon.
Impugned order dated 11/12/2024 shall not be given effect to.
I'm very grateful,
And
my
the
lord.
petitioner will not be debarred from continuing with her MBBS courses until further orders of the court.
I'm very grateful, my lord. Deeply honored.
Petitioner was appointed as a peon and he was promoted to the LDA. After that, he has worked for
Service
us.
matter in this. Why service matter? This is not a service bench.
By order, it was listed by the registry. I've seen the cause list, all by order.
No, by order because you have mentioned it.
No, I have not mentioned.
Whoever has mentioned it, somebody has mentioned it.
Nobody has mentioned it.
Why by order? Huh? All right, yes. What do you want? What is your prayer for today?
Here on 31/24, the respondent number 2 has sought approval from the respondent 1 to start department proceedings for termination of service and to refer it to the investigating agency. There is a predetermination of guilt against the petitioner to deny the service benefit of the petitioner. And without adhering to Rule 991 of the Assam Appellate Disciplinary Rules. The MP order is page 49. Next 11. With reference to the subject cited above, I have the honor to enclose herewith the inquiry report submitted by Sri Pradeep Das, DRCS Sonitpur regarding irregular appointment in Corporation Department for February of perusal. It may be mentioned that this office has already intimated the same violation under reference for which the reply is still awaited. In view of the aberration made in the aforesaid inquiry report, the undersigned seeks approval to start department proceedings for termination of service of employees who were appointed irregularly. Furthermore, you are requested to refer the matter of illegal appointment to an investigating officer to conduct a detailed investigation into the matter. Only they have formed an opinion for termination of service against the petitioner. And also, other coordinate benches has passes interim order in this regard.
Why? Which is the communication?
Page 49, Annex 11.
49.
Only the department has formed an opinion to terminate the service of the petitioner.
All right. Yes.
Your Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. Hiras, Your Lordship, standing counsel of 4% department, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, regarding the matter, we are waited for the instruction, Your Lordship.
All right. Heard. Mr. S.K. Gogoi, Learned Counsel for Petitioner, and Mr.
KJ Sharma.
KJ Sharma, appearing for the Cooperation Department, representing respondents number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The petitioner is aggrieved by the communication issued by the Registrar of Cooperative Societies dated 30/01/2024 that pursuant to an inquiry report submitted by the Deputy Registrar of Cooperative Societies regarding irregular appointment, there is a possibility of the employees whose names are reflected in the inquiry report likely to be terminated. Stop. Name of the petitioner appears at? Petitioner's name appears where? Page 51.
Page 51, serial number 5. Serial number?
First phase, second phase?
Page 51.
Page 51, first phase.
First phase.
Serial number 5.
Serial number 5.
What is his name?
Network Kamal Bora.
His name appears at serial number 5 of the column within quotes first phase dated 17/5/2023. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that where you heard.
No, without adhering to the rule 9(1) of the Assam Appellate Division rules, the inquiry was conducted.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that this inquiry is conducted without adhering to the prescribed rules under the Assam Discipline and Appeal rules. And on the basis of an inquiry report submitted by the Deputy Registrar of Cooperative Societies, actions are contemplated to be undertaken against the various persons named in the inquiry report, including the present petitioners. Para. Mr. Gogoi submits that similar situated persons have approached this court and this court coordinate benches have passed, have entertained the writ petitions, passing similar orders and protecting the interests of the petitioners. Para. Learned Standing Counsel, Cooperation Department submits that you'd like to complete his instructions in the manner. Accordingly, till the next returnable date, no coercive steps, no steps be taken towards termination in respect of the writ petitioner without leave of the court. When are the other matters fixed?
Yes.
Since there are several other matters fixed.
It was not fixed. It was listed with tag with the other matters.
On let this writ petition be listed along with WPC 1019 of 2024. Please record.
Obliged.
May I please, your Lordship? Lordship, matter pertaining to cancellation of my building permission and notice of demolition, Lordship. In this case, Lordship, I constructed my house by obtaining planning permission and building permission, page 99 and 100, Lordship, of the writ petition by the GMDA and GMC authority, Lordship. Now, on the complaint of Lordship, response number 8, Lordship, they have issued notice to me in page 118 for cancellation of my building permission. I have replied before the commissioner. But usurping the power of commissioner, illegally the mayor in council by exercising its appellate authority has cancelled my building permission, Lordship. That page would 116 the impugn. So against that, Lordship, after that, Lordship, they have issued me the notice of demolition, Lordship, to demolish my house, Lordship. And that too, Lordship, without hearing me. This is my, Lordship.
Where is the notice of demolition?
Notice of demolition, Lordship, would find, Lordship, 119, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Nayak.
Lordship. A notice under so and so was served upon so and so, asking to discontinue the
Get
undertaking.
your instructions here, Mr. Nayak.
No.
Heard Mr. P.P. Dottola and counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. P. Nayak appearing for respondents number 1, 2,
1,
3,
2, 7, Lord.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Except A.
Since Mr. Nayak represents respondents 1, 2, 7, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished within a period of 2 weeks from today. Steps on respondent 8 by usual post, registered post within 2 weeks from today. Custody is also permitted. So, having regard to the submissions made and the facts and circumstances of the case, till the next returnable date, no steps be taken in terms of the notice issued on 7/12/2024 by the Commissioner GMC within bracket annexure 23, page 119.
Obliged.
Lists this matter on 24th of February.
Obliged.
February.
February? Or you want in January?
For it in the month of January.
27th of January.
Obliged.
None appears passed over for the day. MS S. Sharma appears for the respondent.
May I please, your lordship? In this case, your lordship, the minor son of the petitioner had expired due to drowning in Brahmaputra River, your lordship. And after the untoward incident, your lordship, petitioner sent an application before the district commissioner of Dhubri district, supposed to get compensation in the form of ex gratia, your lordship. If your lordship will find the representation at page 18, your lordship.
We close this matter, Mr.
Yes, sir,
Sharma?
after verification.
After
Lordship.
verification?
Lordship.
All right. Similar order, DC to make the verification, send the proposal to the commission, and if found to be in order, commissioner can pay. There are time limits. Huh? Yes.
I'm so grateful.
Yes.
Lordship, they are just scheme of minorities of welfare development scheme, Lordship. As per their scheme, Lordship, they are allotted 9 numbers of swing machine, Lordship, and another Lordship, and from amongst of them, from amongst of 9, only 2 numbers of e-rickshaw, Lordship, allotted. And there is also allotment of paper plate machine, Lordship, making machine, which are not allotted, Lordship. But the respondent number C selected the only 2 numbers of candidate, Lordship, by giving the letter, Lordship, not publishing the selection list, Lordship.
Will issue notice today?
Yes, Lordship. In the meantime, Lordship, interim prayer is, Lordship, not to be directed restraint to without the petitioner, Lordship.
Not to? Not to? From selecting the petition?
Yes, Lordship. This is the
Heard learned counsel, MSR, my learned counsel for the petitioner, and Mr.
S. Kashyap from
S.
Kashyap Standing Council.
S. Kashyap Standing Council.
Welfare of Minority Department, WN.
Welfare Welfare of the Minority Department. Appearing for respondents 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, yes.
And
sir.
5. 5, 6, 7.
7.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Mr. Ray Sharma, additional senior government advocate, appears for respondent 4. Issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Since the respondents are represented, notices are waived. Extra copies be furnished within 2 weeks from today. Tendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar to select the petitioner as a beneficiary.
Yes, Lord.
For allotment of
remaining 7 numbers of e-rickshaw, Lordship, and 5 numbers of paper.
allotment of, you are getting one or both?
Both, Lordship. E-rickshaw.
Both?
Yes, Lordship.
E-rickshaw and the paper plate also?
Paper machine not allotted, Lordship. Only 5 is remaining 5, Lordship. Not to be
For allotment
without
of
considering
e-rickshaw.
that.
You want an e-rickshaw?
Yes, Lord.
All right. Shall not be a bar for consideration for allotment of the e-rickshaw. List after the returnable date.
Much obliged.
Lordship, can this matter be taken up after a while? Lordship? Senior counsel
No, after a while, after in January.
Lordship, Mr. Chaudhary is on legs in another.
You can't help it. You tell us you are here. If you want to argue, you argue.
Lordship, the petitioner is the owner of a plot of land measuring 3 katha, which is covered by Doc number 1245 old, 122 new. Now, Lordship, what has happened is the petitioner was called to the office of the respondent.
Yes.
And there, for the first time, he was informed that the tower will be erected over his plot of land. That was
what tower?
Lordship, the high transmission electrical wire, because of the shift of the highways which is being constructed. Now, Lordship, he was called to the office on 9th. He appeared on 9th.
That is to be acquired under.
Lordship, that has not been acquired. The problem is the Lordship will just take 1 page, Lordship. Lordship will turn to page 37. This is the original. The type copy is at page 35. Now, Lordship, he has been given some sort of compensation. Now, this compensation is under what act, what law, nothing has been given. And Lordship, what has happened is for the first time.
So you are challenging the compensation or
no, Lordship. We are
itself?
saying that the 17 lectures of land over which they are trying to erect the tower falls centrally over the center of my plot of land. And that will make the entire plot of land unusable for us.
What are you using the plot of land?
Lordship, we are trying to construct a house there, Lordship. I have made a specific statement that we have already engaged architects and the plans are finalized. Now, Lordship, the problem is if they carry ahead with this construction, Lordship, my entire plot of land will be wasted. I had given, there was a joint verification. The report has not been given to me. But during the time of joint verification, I had indicated that you put 2 poles of the tower over my plot of land and put the other 2 over the next plot of land. In that way, my plot of land will be at least usable for me. Further, Lordship, the respondent authorities during the verification itself had said that there is an option for putting up a monopole. Now, Lordship will see the impugn order at page 40, Lordship. This is passed by the Additional Deputy District Collector, Kamrup. May I read, Lordship?
Yes.
Whereas the Project Director, NHI Implementation Unit, Bongaigaon, so-and-so had forwarded a letter dated so-and-so in connection with shifting of high tension line of Baihata and requested to provide necessary administrative support for resolving the issues of the landowner so that the work of shifting EHT may be done. Whereas on basis of the above letter, a joint meeting was held on 6/2/2024 in the presence of the Circle Officer, Kamalpur Revenue Circle, representative of AEGCL and NHI Circle Officer, Kamalpur, has submitted joint verification report.
Yes, yes, AGCL and NHAI.
My lord, here, last paragraph may be read. Yes, Lordship.
Joint verification.
No, Lordship, whereas the Circle Officer Kamalpur on 39/2024.
No, but before that, you read representatives of AGCL and
Yes.
NHAI said that monopole will be expensive.
Yes, Lordship. Monopole will be expensive and it may take a longer time for approval. That is their only prayer for rejection, the only ground for rejecting my prayer.
Then you pay higher compensation.
Lordship, under what authority they are trying to take over my land, that is also not been disclosed in the order.
NSA informed that construction.
Who is taking over the land? Who is taking over the land? Is the NHAI taking over the land?
No, we will not take.
No.
Because we are the requiring agency. Acquiring agency either this.
Are you building a portion of your national highway over this land?
Yes, it is the last line is given, my lord.
Yes.
NSA informed that construction of.
Or is it for erection, Mr. Borua?
My lord.
Is it a construction of the national highway or is it for erection of the electric?
No, it is for
high tension wire?
erection of the high tension wire.
Disregard. Proper scenario is to be brought because what
Therefore,
NSA
we will hear you once you have your instructions. Let us now hear the counsel for the AGC. Yes.
Okay.
You have to take very well. Heard?
And
Mr. M. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner, MS.
K. Fugan.
You are appearing for union also. Mr. S.K. Medi appears for respondent number 1. And Mr. H. Sharma for respondent number 2. Secretary, power? Yes, number 2. Number 2, then number 6, 7, 8. And MSK Fukon for respondent number 4, 5, and 9. Mr. C. Borua for
3 and 10.
3 and 10. Since the respective councils appear for respondent 1 to 10, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Steps on respondent 11 by registered post AD as well as usual courts within 2 weeks from today. Petitioner is aggrieved by the proposed construction of
extra high tension.
No. What is that? Towers.
Tower.
Extra high tension line towers over his plot of land covered by tag number 1245 and patta number 538.
Lordship, it is 122 new. Patta number is 267.
We are reading from page 40. Is this not your land? Third paragraph.
1245 is the old DAG number. Lordship can indicate that.
1245. Whatever
1245 is the old DAG number. The new is 1222.
1245 within bracket old and
1222 new.
1222 new. Patta number 538. 539, sorry. Situated where?
situated at village Nogao under Moza Karara in the district of Kamrup, Assam.
Village Nogao, Nogao,
Nogao, Amalpur near Nogao.
Nogao,
Nogao.
in the district of Kamrup. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that no steps have been taken to acquire the said plot of land by the procedures prescribed. However, the petitioners have the petitioners have been paid some compensation without indicating under what provision of law this compensation has been.
Also, we have not received the compensation.
Oh, you have not received?
No, it has been proposed by them, we have not accepted.
Okay. The petitioner counsel submits that no compensation has yet been received by the petitioner. Accordingly, let the matter be listed after the returnable date. Notice need to go to returnable date. The respondents may complete their instructions and file necessary affidavit in the meantime. Meanwhile, pursuant to the order dated, where is that order?
Lordship, that is page 40.
Pursuant to the order dated 6/11/2024, issued by the Additional Deputy Commissioner Kamrup Amingao, till the next returnable date, no steps be taken by the respondents to erect the extra high tension line towers on the land, on the plot of land of the rate petitioner. Returnable, you make it
when
3
it
weeks.
picked on 8 Malad,
3 weeks.
8 January.
No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That will be listed on 8th of January.
Lordship, can it be on 10th or 11th, Lordship? Any day.
All right, 10th. 10 January.
Obliged, Lordship.
Please furnish extra copies
We'll do it today.
within 1 week.
And 9.
9, all right, 9.
One and 9.
Oh.
We are selecting the median date.
9.
9.
Obliged, Lordship.
Dear my lord, petitioners are chairman and BOD of the Rajeshwarpur Society of Hailakandi district. They have removed the secretary by resolution.
You are challenging the appeal.
Yes, my appeal is that because there is appeal does not lie. Because the resolution is taken by the society, not by the government officer. 111 of Cooperative Act is only in respect of if any decision is taken by the government officer, then only my lord appeal lies. 111. Otherwise, it will not lie.
B. Sinha, learned counsel for the petitioner, MS S. Pok, appearing for the respondents 1, 2, 3, 4. Issue notice returnable 3 weeks. Since the respondents 1, 2, 3, 4 are represented by the standing counsel, notices are waived. Extra copies be furnished within the course of 1 week from today. Steps on respondent number 5 by usual course registered post AD. Matter be listed after the returnable date.
Page 31.
Till the next returnable date, the operation of the order dated 11 December 2024, passed by the Zonal Joint Registrar of Cooperative Societies Kachar, Sri Bhumi and Hailakandi, Silchar Zone, Silchar, shall not be given effect to. Matter be listed on 27th of January. 3 week, 4 week. The second bail.
Not second bail, lordship. There are two co-accused, lordship. One of the accused, lordship, has granted bail. That's why probably lordship has been listed.
He is in custody, all right.
Custody.
Learned counsel for
The order you lordship has passed, lordship, I have annexed, lordship, page 44. Lord.
Right. Let scan copy of the case record pertaining to NDPS case.
Yes, sir.
Number 126 of 2023.
Lordship.
pending before
Additional session just one lordship.
additional session judge 1,
Kamrup Metro.
Kamrup Metro, be called for by the registry, along with the other order sheets.
After we were
Matter be listed.
Lordship may give a short lordship more than 1.5 year lord, behind the wall. Only one accused, only one witness.
We'll have it on 20, 20, 20, 20 January.
Obliged.
Mr. A. Parasur, KK Parasur, done at APPF.
May I appeal?
Yes.
Lord, here lordship will find Lord the impugned order at page Lord 56. Now the mechanically Lord the impugned order has been issued. Lordship kindly see at page 56.
Yes.
Last line Lordship will find 13/8/2024 rejected ADC. The application is rejected by ADC, insufficient document. Now
Application for what?
for NOC for sale permission.
Why is it rejected?
Yes, there is no reason, my lord. Insufficient document. Now we inquired, my lord. Nothing, my lord, stated to the petitioner. But this is the, my lord, model of their, my lord, activities.
All right. Heard Mr. M.E. Mondal, Learned Counsel.
Lordship, it's a premature
Why?
petition, Lordship. No, regarding this, Lordship, this is not, some reason is given that it is, documents are insufficient. So he may inquire there. Had it been the case of the petitioner that yes, after inquiry, after making an application, it was not given to him. In that case, Lordship, yes, it will lie. But regarding this, Lordship,
You get the instruction?
the same thing will come, Lordship. The same thing will come.
Nothing was, my lord, stated.
Where is that? Where is that letter?
Subsequently, my lord, lordship will find the hearing was took place on, my lord, lordship will find page 61. There is a written statement filed by the petitioner.
What happened thereafter?
Thereafter, nothing was done, my lord.
Yes, Lordship.
And report also, lordship will find in favor of the, my lord, petitioner by the circle officer that the lordship will find at page 66.
This case is a different one. It's a different one, Lordship.
Page
Which one?
66.
Which one?
That page 61, Lordship.
61.
Lordship.
This is. Why do you say different one?
Lordship, this is not because of that, that insufficient documents. This application is not regarding that, Lord. If let him inquire there, what are those documents the department requires? If it is not provided to him, in that case, Lordship, it's a read. Prior to that, it's a premature application, Lord.
Once, my lord, NOC for sale has been rejected, saying that insufficient document.
And that is the reason. Most probably he has not submitted certain documents.
We inquired, my lord. No, nothing was intimated to us.
Where is that?
What document they required? Let them, my lord.
Have you filed any representation?
No, Lordship. That is why I am saying.
My lord.
Any why the document, why it was rejected?
Yes, NOC application was filed. Lordship will find there is a.
No, not NOC. After the documents were rejected,
my lord.
After your NOC was rejected,
my lord.
Have you approached the authorities to
yes,
find out?
Lordship, page 61.
61.
Page 61. Dated.
Where is that order? Rejection order?
Rejection order, Lordship will
Page
find
55 and 56.
Page 56, my lord.
56.
Yes. Page 56. Last line, my lord. 13/8/2024. And my lord, thereafter, my lord, hearing was given on 22 October 2024.
But regarding this, if we read this annexure 24, page 61, there is no such mention about that, Lord. It is an application.
You get the instructions if there's anything available. Third Learned Counsel for the instruction. And Mr. H. Sharma appearing for respondent number. Respondent number 2, 3, and 4. MS.
Myself, respondent 2, 3, and 4. Lord.
Respondent 1. Petitioner is aggrieved by the rejection of his application seeking NOC for registering the transfer of property in respect of a land. Stop. Petitioner is aggrieved that his application for NOC, application for NOC was rejected on 13/8/2024 on the ground of insufficient documents, insufficiency of documents. It is submitted that no further reason is forthcoming from the respondents, notwithstanding a representation, notwithstanding a representation filed before the District Commissioner Dhuri on 9/10. Sorry, on 22nd 10/2024. Stop. Let the respondents complete their instructions in the matter and apprise the court as to why the NOC was rejected and the particulars of the documents sought for by the competent authority while rejecting the documents. In order to complete the instructions, sufficient copies be furnished to the respective councils. Matter be listed again on 22/0 January.
May I claim that pendency may not be barred to them.
That is always there. Pendency of the writ petition may not be a bar to bar for what?
To issue the NOC.
They've already rejected, therefore you are here.
Yes, that is there.
Have you again applied? Have you again applied for that?
Yes, we may apply.
In my humble submission,
Then you apply. Who's stopping you for applying? Why have you come before the court?
Malad, they have rejected my lord.
Lordship is a load upon the court, Lordship.
Let them bring instruction.
Lordship is fixing on 2-0.
2-0.
Malad, item 38 and 46.
All right, 38,
Identical.
46. Identical.
Oblige.
38 and
46.
Yes.
This petitioner belongs to Oppositely Patha,
Mm-hmm.
and Oppositely Patha, they were evicted on 27/9/2024 without serving any notice.
There are similar matters fixed.
My 21 on 21 January, all the matters were fixed, my lord. The notice may issued in this case also.
All right.
Lordship, along with 8259/2024, no?
Yes.
Mr. J. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, Mr. H. Sharma, appearing for the respondent number
21 January.
respondent number 2, 3, 4, and 5. MS
2, 3, 4, and 5.
T.R. Monto for respondent number 1. Petitioners are aggrieved that they have been evicted from the land which was under their possession and covered by the tag numbers specified in the writ petition, but they have not been permitted to. They have not been provided with alternative place for relocation as is required under the provisions of law and the land policy of 2019. It is submitted that similar matters are listed on 21st January. Let this matter also be listed on 21st January along with WPC
5259/24.
5259 of 24.
My lord, page 233 may qualification, my lord. They will to reply page 23, 233, my lord.
Last page.
Last page, my lord. Paragraph 6. That may be added.
That may be.
That may be mentioned in the order.
That affidavit will cover all the petitions, Lord.
That may be. They will clarify that.
Here.
No.
In the other cases,
no reflection there. There is no such reflection about.
No. Let them file whatever they want to file. We'll decide on this issue.
Extra copy.
Extra copies be furnished within 1 week from today. None appears passed over to MS form for the respondent. Appears for the respondents. Yes.
My lord, CGST, my lord. My lord, detained, my lord, and that too, my lord, without forming an opinion, my lord, as is there in 69. Possibly, my lord, similarly situated matter lordship had called for the records regarding formation of opinion by the commissioner. By the commissioner, my lord.
WPC.
And that is WPC, my lord, with all respect, my lord. 682. And apparently, my lord, another ground is taken, my lord. That, my lord, Bombay High Court Authority, my lord, that was challenged at the apex court, my lord. That has been, my lord, with all as still a good law.
All right. We'll have it on 6th.
Lordship, we fixed it the other matter on 27.
27.
By granting bail, my lord. Yes,
You want it on 27?
Same matter, exactly, tailor-made.
Whatever it may be.
My lord.
We will issue notice on the interim bail.
Lordship has granted, my lord.
We had granted, but...
Same, my lord. Exactly same, tailor-made. Can I just place it, my lord? Exactly
We'll hear you on 6th.
But unnecessarily I'll be inside, my lord, because my lord, final assessment is not there. What would be the quantum they have not paid? And 69 says, my lord, forming opinion, my lord. Opinion has not been formed.
We are not rejecting it. We'll
No, my lord. Unnecessary. Why should I be there inside, my lord? When one has gone out, arrested together, some days either way, my lord.
You should have filed on the same day.
No, my lord. That, my lord. Kindly, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, I'll be in a jeopardy, my lord.
Why?
With all that. No, unnecessary, my lord. Same grounds. Kindly, may read 69 once, my lord. It will take a minute, my lord.
Yes.
69, my lord.
No, the problem is today is the last day.
My lord, it will take 2 minutes, my lord. Exactly. Ditto copy, tailor-made, all same grounds.
But unfortunately, it's the last day.
Well, can it be, my lord? Otherwise,
We'll have it on the 3rd.
Well, we'll be unnecessarily inside. May I just read it
on
once,
third,
my lord.
on 3rd.
Can I just read it once?
3rd, Mr.
My lord, can I just read it similar order? My lord, just it would be similar. May I just place it once, my lord? Next I leave it to your lordship. My lordship would not take it otherwise, my lord. My lord, 69 apparent you cannot do it, my lord. 69, my lord, with all respect, my lord. Where the commissioner has reason to believe. The reason to believe, my lord, may I just place it, my lord? With all respect, my lord. May I just place it? It cannot be there. They can never do it, my lord. With all respect, my lord. It occurs at page 37, my lord.
37.
37,
yes.
Only 7 entities are there, my lord. Seven entities are named, my lord, regarding defalcation of tax, CGST amount, my lord. 37, my lord. These are the 7 authorities, my lord. Now, my lord, they have explained. Reason to believe is what, my lord? Reason to believe meaning thereby prior reason to believe, my lord. There, my lord, kindly see, my lord, out of the 7 authorities, they have only explained in A, that A and B, my lord. A and B, my lord, with all respect, my lord. A and B, that comes to, my lord, first page 37, 2 they have explained reason to believe. Thereafter, my lord, with all respect, my lord, 4 they have explained, my lord. But rest they have not explained. Palpably untrue. It cannot happen, my lord. And, my lord, one authority I will place till, my lord, final assessment is made, my lord. You cannot hold me responsible, my lord. That is, of course, a pre-arrest bail application, my lord, by the apex court, my lord. May just read that line and place it before your lordship. And this is 439. How do you put me behind bars, my lord?
So why have you not approached the regular bail?
No, only because the reason, my lord, with all respect, the last days, my lord, you don't get a chance, my lord. Then we came to know that it was heard at length, my lord. To be honest enough, I am absolutely transparent, my lord. May I just read this authority with folded hands, my lord. 5. Learned counsel appearing for the appellant in reply submitted that there is no final assessment.
Where is the judgment?
I'm sorry, my lord. I'm nervous, my lord. That's why this has happened, my lord.
Mr. Mahajan nervous
No, I'm
is
sorry.
unheard of.
I'm sorry, my lord. Exactly same, my lord. They're jolly there. That is, of course, a pre-arrest bail application. Here, no final assessment. A good grounds, my lord.
Yes.
Exactly same, my lord.
Yes.
Para 5, my lord. May I just read it, my lord?
Yes.
Learned counsel appearing for the appellant in reply submitted that there is no final assessment made on the GST Act, and unless such determination is made, the appellant cannot be said to be under a legal liability to make any payments. when there is no legal liability to make any payment, how can you put me behind bars, my lord? Much less deposit any amount as a condition for grant of pre-arrest bail. It was granted. Why I am placing this, my lord? When final assessment is not made, they do not know how much amount accrues to me, my lord. In that event, you put me behind bars, my lord.
Yes, Mr.
First, under section 3069 of the protocol, open to believe is there. Secondly, my
No,
landlord, he has submitted that no assessment has been made. Actually, here, he has availed the ITC on fake farm. And,
Have you been served with the grounds?
No, my lord, grounds of
yes, that is.
grounds they have given, but my lord, to go to that extent, my lord, that then it would be, my lord, violation of 22(1), my lord. They had given reasons for arrest, not grounds of arrest, my lord. That be debatable, my lord. On discount, I get bail, my lord.
All right, heard Mr. P. Mahajan, Learned Counsel, P.K. Mahajan, Learned Counsel to the petitioner, Mr. S.C. Kial, appearing for respondents 1, 2, 3. This application seeks to challenge the proceedings initiated by case number DGGI/INT/INTL/1362/2024 under section 132 within bracket 1 capital small c CGST Central Excise and Central Goods and Service Tax Act 2017, and the petitioner has been taken into custody since 12/12/2024. Stop. Being agreed, the present writ petition is filed. Learned Counsel for the petitioner, referring to the provisions of section 69 of the Act, submits that there is no final determination made, and consequently, no liability can be settled on the petitioner for evasion of taxes or for unauthorized availment of the input tax credit. Stop. He therefore submits that there is no requirement for the petitioner to be placed in custody. Stop. He submits that the matter be heard, and in the meantime, the petitioner be released on bail. Mr. SCKL, on the other hand, strongly objects to the prayer made. He says the authorization to arrest has been issued by the Additional Director General, and consequent as is required under the provisions of section 69, and there is substantial evidence of the petitioner evading
ITC.
Wrongful availment of ITC
Yes.
Without the actual receipt of goods, and therefore under the investigation the amount several crores are suspected to have been defalcated by the petitioner, and therefore since the investigation is underway, his custodial detention is necessary. Statements recorded.
Recorded.
We have granted 4 days time to
That is over, my lord.
up to 21st.
That is over, my lord.
I'll place all these things on the opening.
That is over, my
All
lord.
right, issue notice, returnable so and so date. Matter be listed on third.
No, can I be granted, my lord, on the same ground?
Third.
Other one has gone out, my lord. I'll be unnecessarily languishing, my lord.
Not connected to the same.
Same exact, my lord. Cases are different.
Cases are
but
different.
exactly similar facts and higher pedestal that one, my lord.
We'll examine that. A prayer for interim bail will be considered on the next date fixed. List on third.
Can I again pray, my lord? Same grounds, my lord.
We'll repeat the same order.
One.
List on third.
My lord.
Yes. Yes.
An impugn order is at page 44, my lord, whereby the notice has been issued to vacate our land, my lord, without giving my lord sufficient time, my lord, in violation of the procedure, my lord. As on date, they have not done anything.
Yes.
The notice itself states that the land is a reserved land also.
This is neither reserve land, my lord, nor PWD land, nor the caste revenue land, my lord. And the petitioners are there for since 1962.
These are not Miadi land.
Not me.
Then these are government land.
Caste land, yes, sir.
Then have you applied for settlement?
Yes, they have applied, my lord, but nothing. It's nearby national highway area.
Have you applied for settlement?
They have applied, my lord.
Where?
Here is the application is not there.
Hmm?
They have
Heard Learned Council for the parties issue notice returnable. 3 weeks. MS S4 appears for respondent 2 and 3. MS G Hazarika for respondent number 1. Petitioners are aggrieved by the impugn notice dated 13/12/2024. Where is that notice?
next page 45, my lord, in Barney-Colon. On page 44 is the type.
Has it been, the date for vacating is 16/12.
Yes, ma'am. It is not done.
You have filed an application seeking 1 month's time.
Yes, sir.
We'll give you 3 weeks time to vacate.
Not to let them take a consideration of a representation, my lord, and then follow the process.
No. Representation is all right. You are asking for vacating the property by for further time of 1 month. 1 month.
For arranging alternative arrangement for making.
1 month from the date of the notice. Yes, agreeable?
Okay. Before that, we need to obtain instruction lordship, whether the period can be allowed or not.
Since 1962, they are staying on 1 month. The Honorable Apex Court also laid down the certain procedure for demolition and eviction, my lord. I have annexed the order, last order of.
All right, you get instructions here. Let the respondents obtain their instructions in the matter, and extra copies be furnished to the respective councils. Matter be listed on 8th of January till the next date fixed. No steps be undertaken in terms of the impugn notice seeking to evict the petitioners.
Obliged, Lordship.
Make plea, Your Lordship.
Yes.
My lord, here, Lordship petitioner is the guarantor of a loaner, Lordship, or he died, Lordship, the borrower of the loan died, Lordship, but with the bank, Lordship, without getting the remedy from his property as well as the legal heirs, Lordship, there's already deducted some of the amount and my account is already blocked, Lordship. I referred page 26, Lordship. There is one clause of the agreement. That agreement shows, Lordship, let the bank, Lordship, to take recourse from the legal heirs and other properties are also landed property here.
But that is the norm. Who's for the SBI?
SBI, Lordship, no, at this stage, let notice I will take the registered post by registered post, Lordship.
But we can't grant you interim order.
Lordship.
You are a guarantor.
I'm guarantor.
Show us any provision that the guarantor
Lordship, I admit
shall
that,
not be proceeded with in case of default.
In case of default, Lordship, he died, Lordship. And there is one clause, page 26. May I read, Lordship, clause 12, Lordship, of the agreement. Page 26, Lordship.
Yes.
In the event of any default owing to my death, incapacity, or any other reason for that matter, I hereby authorize you to adjust and set off all the entire amount or amount of default as deemed fit by the bank from any of the account maintained by me with the bank.
Now, how many accounts are maintained?
He was maintained 2 accounts. Lordship.
What is the loan amount?
Loan amount real 5 lakh something, Lordship. He has paid something, and even my from my account also 47,000 some 46,000 something already deducted, and my account already blocked, Lordship. At this stage, Lordship, if his legal heirs did not pay
We
or
can only issue notice at this stage. Heard Mr. K. A. Mazumdar, learned senior counsel, assisted by petitioner is aggrieved by the respondent bank proceeding to recover the amount of loan outstanding in respect of the loanee. Who was the loanee?
the loanee's name is Deepak Malakar, Lordship.
One Deepak
Late Deepak
Malakar,
Malakar,
who
who
had,
died, Lordship.
who had taken a loan of 5,47,000 from SBI Ojai branch and who unfortunately expired on 25/11/2023. The petitioner was the guarantor of the borrower, and in view of the purported default by the loanee, the bank is now proposing to proceed against the writ petitioner.
Already
Issue
deducted
notice,
some of the amount.
returnable 4 weeks. Steps on the respondent
All the respondents.
by all the respondents by usual course, registered post within 1 week from today. Trustee is also permitted. Respondent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, CGC appears for the Union of India. Extra copies of the writ petition be served on the Union of India within 2 weeks from today.
Lordship, may I pray, Lordship, pendency of this
Prayer on the notice on the interim prayer to be on the next returnable date.
Lordship. And in the meantime, Lordship, pendency of this case may not be a bar bank authority to consider my advance, Lordship.
Pendency shall not be a bar to consider the case of the representation of the petitioner
By the
bank authorities. Yes.
Much obliged.
May it please the Lordship.
Yes.
In this case, Lordship, the writ petitioners are the owners of a plot of land which was acquisition, Lordship. I am aggrieved by the disbursement of the acquisition compensation amount. Similar writ petition I have filed that was listed on Lordship 18 December, WPC number 6827/2024. Your Lordship has issued notice fixing it in the month of February.
WPC
6827/2024, Lordship. On 18/12 order was passed. We have not yet received the certified copy.
Heard Learned Council, the parties issue notice returnable on fixed on
Fixed on February, Lordship, I am giving.
returnable after returnable on 7th February. You are appearing for National Highway. MS so appears for respondent National Highway. Respondent number 3. Mr. Borua 4 appears for respondent 4. And who is for union?
1.
Who is appearing? Okay, 1 and 3. All right. MS G Hazarika for 2. And Mr. MSS Kumar for 5, 6, 7. Since the respective councils represent the respondents 1 to 7, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished. Steps on respondent number 8 by usual course, registered post within 1 week from today. It is submitted that is matter filed by similarly situated person is listed on 7/2/2024 and the matter be listed along with the said matter. Accordingly, let this matter be listed taking into consideration the submission of the council for the parties, matter be listed along with the PPC 6827 of 2024 on 7/2.
Seven,
2024.
Lordship, in that matter, the compensation amount was state, Lordship.
Here it is already being disbursed. There it
No.
was not disbursed.
No, Lordship, here also not dispersed. Lordship.
You stated here.
In the interim, it is stated till the pendency of the writ petitioner, the respondent authorities may be directed not to release of acquisition compensation of land under DAG number 111, Patta number 242.
Till
Only
the next date
schedule of
fixed,
schedule
till the
plot
next
of
date
lands are
fixed,
different.
the land compensation determined, if not already dispersed, shall not be dispersed without leave of the court.
Lordship, and deeply applied.
May I please, Lord?
Yes.
Lord, here, my lord, the petition, my lord, is a private Pattada, my lord, and by notification dated 21/3/2023, my lord, case 22. Notification was issued, my lord, regarding, my lord, acquisition of land, and objection was sought for. And after, my lord, expiry of the period, my lord, second notice was issued, case 28, my lord. And the name of the petitioner, my
We'll
lord,
issue notice today.
my lord, notice me issued, my lord, regarding, my lord, case 35, my lord. And during construction, my lord, they have, my lord, the right of way has been changed and the report was submitted. Thereafter, my lord, page 37, serial number 4 has been issued, my lord. Totally, my lord.
No, but what is the effect of this?
Now, claim for compensation has been rejected.
So we'll examine this matter.
And till, my lord, till then, my lord, the demolition part may be kindly be stated.
Claim for compensation. This is in 28th of May.
Lordship.
And you are coming in
No,
December.
this is, my lord, 24th of August, my lord.
No, you're referring to 35.
Yes, 37, my lord. 37.
All right, August.
Lordship.
And you are coming
35
now.
is recommendation by the circle officer.
Hmm.
They have not acted upon, they have issued this, my lord, notification.
How can we stay this? Now till 24th, after that no action has been taken.
No.
Third, Learned Council for the Execution Notice returnable. 3 weeks. Mr. C. Borwa appears for respondent number 1, 2, 3. MSG Hazarika for 4. Mr. J. Hendick for 5. Respondents are represented, therefore notices are waived, extra copies be furnished. Within 2 weeks from today, matter be listed again in the on 27th of January. Stop. Notice on the interim prayer to be considered on the next date. That's all we can say. We can't stop a demolition like that. Your compensation means you are not entitled to that part. That is what they are saying.
So, my lord, in this land, my lord, there is a standing RCC building, my lord. And in the report has page 35, my lord. Page 33. Translated copy, my lord.
This land was not notified, my lord. Without any notification, this land has been acquired.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the land in question covered by tag number 20,
Lordship, Patta number 2.
Patta number 2, in the revenue village Miritako Itung, in the revenue circle Jonai, in the district of
Dhemaji, my lord.
Dhemaji, is not reflected in the
Notification.
which was issued by the NHITCL for acquisition of the land. Stop. If that be so, then the respondents will not proceed to take over the land and remove or demolish any building or structure standing thereon till the next date fixed. List accordingly.
Deeply.
Yes.
But before I start, my lord, that item number 4, 5, 6 in the series why are there, my lord? That land dispute, my lord.
Same.
No, it's not same. Just I'm saying, my lord, because I was late in coming, my junior was there. Your lordship has fixed it for order, so
We have disposed it of.
dispose of, my lord.
Yes.
So my
We'll
presence-
pass orders.
Your lordship said-
Recording your name also.
No, that I am not saying. My lord, here is a case, kindly see my lord, page 15, my lord, first, by
15,
1,
yes.
page 15. Your lordship will find in the Government of Assam Public Works Department. Your lordship will find first line, 6th time, my lord, number 3, Roman 3, your lordship. Roman 3, my lord, construction of drain cum footpath at Silcha Cattle Road, construction of hard shoulder from so and so, connecting to NH bypass. So that was my lord, approved, scheme approved, and work started, my lord.
Yes.
Our problem is that, my lord, because the started and almost 1200 meter almost done, my lord. Thereafter, what happened, my lord, because normally it is to go through the Caste land, my lord. Caste lands are available. Now some persons, my lord, who are occupying the Caste land, they have come before the Honorable Court. Having said that, maybe that they might have been put up by those officials, my lord. You go and bring a order, my lord. They came before the Honorable Court, and you'll also kindly see order, my lord. Page 19, you'll also kindly see.
Yes.
Page 19.
No, what is your prayer?
My prayer is, my lord, because demarcation, only prayer is, my lord, that demarcation will be made in presence of the earlier petitioner as well as present petitioner. Because we are having patta land, and they are, my lord, officers wanted to save them because they are the enforcers, in fact. They came here, and the first demotion they wanted to dispose, my lord, so it cannot be impeded there also, my lord. So now our prayer is only limited, my lord. Now work is not going. We have given, my lord, a special statement also, my lord. They can do it, my lord, in 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, my lord. In presence of both the parties, demarcation is to be made and work is to be continued, my lord. As per your lordship, the kind of, my lord, page 20, orders is there, my lord. Last idea order, my lord. The specific order, my lord.
Your prayer is for demarcation.
Demarcation in presence of both the parties.
Both parties means?
Both earlier petitioners as well as present petitioners. We are having, my lord, occupying the patta.
You should have filed an application getting this order altered.
But that already disposed, my lord.
But you can file. You could
Well,
have.
we have to be impeded there, my lord. It will make more complicated, my lord.
No.
Matter is very urgent, my lord.
No. You see,
No, that's I understand. I also asked them.
in this petition, you're asking us to modify this order.
No, not in that way modified, my lord. I have come
In effect.
I have come only at the stage, my lord, because they have started after the High Court's order. They have started, but again they stopped it, coming to my land, my lord. That is my prayer. Just have a look to page, my lord.
So
Page
why are you so ultimately you are concerned with that there should be a proper demarcation by the official.
Proper demarcation.
Now, in case of any proceedings for demarcation, the patta holders in the near adjacent lands are always put to notice. Why do you need an order of the court?
Madam, no notice, they are not doing it, madam, because in order to save the encroachers, they are encroaching my land, madam. They are now starting constructing my land, madam.
No, then you'll have to implead yourself and get this order modified.
No, madam, that case I have
Because
to file
now
impediment
to
petition, my lord.
no, now to give an order that this demarcation shall be done in the presence of the earlier writ petition, have you made them parties?
No, I have,
Then
madam, I have no grievance against them in that way. My grievance is against the officials.
very well.
Because they are not demarcating in terms of that way, my lord.
So then we'll direct them to make necessary demarcation in your presence.
That's will do, madam, my presence, madam. I am patta holder, madam. Let them do it. I have nothing, madam. Especially order is there, madam. Your lordship kindly say last day, madam. If there is a supposed patterns today, they have to go by the rules, my lord. Your lordship kindly say page 21.
Mr. Hendick, we'll keep this writ petition pending. We are not disposing it off.
As your lordship, my lord. But
we'll keep it pending,
right,
permitting the respondents to look into your grievances and make whatever necessary demarcation is required to be done. And if it is found that this construction of the drain has been over your land, then whatever compensation is there, you pay.
They did not file any petition before the that.
My just page 21, one paragraph, one hardly till the half minute.
Yes.
Taking note that this court therefore disposes the writ petition, thereby directing the district commissioner to depute his land official forthwith and not later than 15 days with certificate of this order. The officials who would be deputed by the respondent number 2 shall carry out the demarcation in the presence of the petitioners, and thereafter the respondent PW2 shall proceed with the construction of work. It is further observed that, your Lord, the construction be carried out only in the government land. However, if the respondent authorities are of the opinion that some land is required to be taken from the petitioner, the same can only be done by following the due procedure of law. So I am Patalan, if they need my they have to procedure, they have to proceed that, no problem.
We are not going to refer to this order for the simple reason. It may affect, it may lead, it may be interpreted as amending this order.
I understand.
So that is not proper. Therefore, then we can dispose it off.
Yes, madam. In presence of the final condition.
Shall we dispose it off? In terms of the para number 7 at page 21.
Yes.
Heard Mr. H.R.A. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel, assisted by Mr. A.H. M.R. Chaudhary, counsel for the petitioner. The petitioners claim to be owners of Patta land in the which area?
This area is my road. Silcha Katal Road, my lord. That yellow that is there, my lord. That
Patta land by the side of the Silchar Kathal road, at the outskirts of the Silchar town, which connects the Silchar town to the NH bypass in the district of Silchar. Stop. Pursuant to a project undertaken by the Public Works Road Department, the PWD. Who's for the PWD? Then PWD council is necessary. PNAYO. The PWD is proposing to construct a drain cum footpath on the same on the roadside land. And stop. The grievance of the petitioners are that the construction is being carried out on portions of land which are over the Patta land belonging to the petitioner. Stop. Under such circumstances, as per the provision of law, the land ought to have been acquired under the provisions of the rehabilitation, resettlement and acquisition of land under 2013 Act, and due compensation ought to have been paid. However, the respondents have not heeded to the requests made by the petitioners and have proceeded to construct the said land. Para. Learned counsel for the petitioner has referred to an order of the coordinate bench dated 27/9/2024 passed in WPC number 3669 of 2024, whereby other petitioners in the nearby area approached this court, and the writ petition filed by them, those petitioners, came to be disposed of with a direction that the land revenue officials will determine, will demarcate, will measure and demarcate the land claimed to be belonging to the petitioners therein, and thereafter the construction should proceed. Stop. Learned senior counsel submits that similar orders be passed in the present writ petition. There are learned counsels appearing for the respondents. Any objection?
No.
Do not object to the submissions of the counsels, senior counsel for the petition. Accordingly, this writ petition stands disposed of, directing the respondents, respondent district commissioner, this will be Kachar. Kachar, to depute the land revenue officials, and thereafter process for demarcation, steps for demarcation be carried out in the presence of the writ petitioners and the other officials to verify whether the proposed drain cum footpath while being constructed has passed over the patta land of the petitioner. Stop. If such a land, if such construction is carried over the said land, then proper steps be taken for acquisition of the said portion of land and payment of due compensation. Stop. The entire process be carried out within 15 days. 15 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order to be served by the writ petitioners. With the above observation, writ petition stands disposed of.
Till 15 days, my lord. Till 15 days.
The construction of the drain shall proceed after the demarcation as ordered in this order. কুটা আছে না? হ্যাঁ? এইটা আছে না? এইটা করলো?
Here, 281 petitioner who are residents of Sunapur Pathar, and they have not been evicted, my lord. And the authority, after verification their residential status, provided their entered their name in their rolls, my lord. They got Aadhaar card, they got ration card, and also on the last date update of NRC, by showing that place, their NRC has also been updated. Now suddenly, my lord, notice has been issued. The lordship
We had passed a similar order earlier. Some order we had passed in a similar.
So notice in the no coercive action because my lord, we are appear.
WPC 63. What order was passed? I didn't get.
Notice.
When was the order passed? Four 12. Order निकालिए. अरे
63 163
लिखे
6397 note 6397
410 412 2024. All right, just for the time being. Yes, next. Oh, this is the only one. Yeah, এটা আছে। A2 আপনি orders by order. We wanted to see that order. খালি খালি কি আছে? What did you? Yes.
My lord, we are agreed with the notice of eviction, my lord. Is that, my lord, may be pleased to find the impugn order is at page 129.
Yes.
My lord, it is allegation is that, my lord, we are occupying the forest land, and therefore, my lord, we have violated the provision of section 27, 29, 31, 32, 33, and 38B of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So, my lord, in this notice, my lord, although there is no specific mention that we are going to be evicted, but the notice itself.
Yes.
My lord.
This is wildlife.
My lord will see the date of the notice. And this area, this is not eviction notice, my lord. This is a penal offense notice that you should, my lord will kindly take up the act, my lord. Wildlife Act, my lord.
No, but why are you here after 1 year?
My lord, what
More
has
than 1
happened,
year.
my lord, once this notice has been issued, my lord, and from that area we have already been evicted. Although, my lord, there is no specific mention as regard that we will be evicted, only the mention is that, my lord, that the punishment will be imposed. Now, the area nearby, my lord, we are there temporarily residing there with a temporary structure. From that area also, my lord, the authorities are going on, and, my lord, they are trying to evict us.
By which
Now,
order?
My lord, it
By
is-
which order?
there is no specific order, my lord. They are just coming with, on the basing on this notice also, my lord, they are now going to evict us. That is their stand. Secondly, my lord, there is an order passed by this honorable court long back, my lord, in the year 2004. That the area, my lord may be pleased to find that order I have annexed at page 125, my lord. My lord can skip the first.
This order was passed on the basis of an order passed in another writ petition.
That was the earlier petition, my lord.
Where is that petition?
My lord, the petitioners want to open that avenue, my lord. This is just
No,
a,
may
this
I
is
be,
just junction, my lord.
may I be
This is just a
permitted,
bahana.
may I be permitted to submit? May I be permitted to submit?
Yes. You're...
No, my lord. My lord, may kindly peruse page number 109, my lord.
Well, we'll issue notice at this stage.
My lord.
My lord.
Heard
My lord,
Mr.
status
A.R.
quo
Bhuiyan?
at on date, my lord.
No, status quo, my lord.
No.
Mr. A.R. Bhuiyan, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Mr. T. Gugoi for?
Forest Department.
For the respondent number 2, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13.
My lord will kindly take this.
Mr. Borpujari appears for respondent number. Respondent 3, Mr. Hendik for respondent 1, 1, 7, 8, 7 to 11, and 14. Since the respondents are represented, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished within a period of 2 weeks from today. The petitioners apprehend eviction from the present land in pursuance to an order and communication dated 25/1/2023. Let notice be issued on the interim prayer. Matter be listed again uh, on 8th of January.
My lord will take this matters with, I'm giving a list, my lord. Similar persons have come, lordship, this court refused to entertain. We filed affidavit, they're taking time upon time. my lord.
Where is this? When are they fixed?
They are not fixed, my lord, but I can give the list. Same issue, my lord.
No, but we are issuing a notice on interim prayer, so we'll hear it. If required, you file affidavits or whatever you want to do. List on 8th.
May I apply for an status quo?
Not
Well,
like
my lord-
this, not like this.
My lord, why?
Status quo where
From the
there
area
has to
where-
be, no, there has to be a finding. Firstly, you have come at the penultimately, when the notice was issued in more than 1 year. It's
That is
likely to
correct.
be 2 years
That is
after 1
correct.
month. Secondly, there is no indication that this is not a forest land.
No, my lord, they have not even demarcated the earlier order which has been issued, my lord. Till date, they have not completed the exercise, my lord.
Where,
Now,
where
my
have where have you stated that the pursuant to the notice
Yes,
issued
yes.
earlier,
Yes, yes, we have stated
you are being sought to be evicted from that way? Nothing like that. Have you filed any FIR? Have you filed any complaint? Nothing.
My lord, these people are coming with man and muscles with JCBs, my lord. That is the trend going on, my lord.
We'll consider all that.
My lord. Obliged, my lord.
My lord, lordship will take it up, this on the 21st, my 21st, 22. 8th, my lord, I have some difficulty, I have some bereavement, I have to go home, my lord.
All right, 21st.
21st.
January. Huh?
Obliged.
21st.
Well, at 47,
Yes.
I found that there is another person, that matter was fixed on 17/12/2024. On that day, what has been filed?
I don't know, but this order,
Yes.
1712.
Yes, 17/12 order.
Well, you go through it, go through this order, we'll come back at 2 p.m. Not 2 p.m., after 2 p.m.
My lord, 17-1 order, I have it, my lord.
Have a look, we'll come back. Come back. We filed a representation into the DC.
No, like we appeared on that day through council, but our appearance not accepted, my lord.
Which
My lord,
date?
no. My lord?
Which date did you appear?
On
which date?
On 6/12.
Pursuant to which notice?
Person to the impugned notice, my lord.
21.
21.
Page number.
Impugned notice, my lord. 257.
Huh?
257 is also calculated. Notice the date 21/11/2004. 2004. 2004. 24. 21/11/2024. And that fixed on 6/12.
Then what happened after that?
We appeared on that day through council. It was there, you also there, but they did not accept that advocates are not allowed to. We are annexed also that petition also.
Yes, all right. Get your instructions here.
Lordship.
We issue notice here.
Lordship.
Third learned counsel.
Fix it on the same date, lordship, 10-1.
Issue notice, returnable. Returnable after 2 weeks. Mr. Borpuzari, R. Borpuzari, appears for respondent number 1. And Mr. Dubey will appear for state election commission, is it? As well as 2 and 3. 2, 3, 4.
Lordship. I am 4 and 5.
So you are for 4.
5 and 6.
Okay, Mr. J. Handel for 5 and 6. Dubey will appear for 2, 3, 4, and 7.
Yes, my lord.
Petitioners are aggrieved by the notice issued by the election commission, sorry, electoral registration officer, dated 21/11/2024, putting them to notice that since they are no longer residents of the said area in which their names were reflected for the concerned constituency, electoral constituency, their names will be struck off from the voters list relating to the same constituency. So the date for appearing personally or through authorized representative for the petitioners was fixed on 6/12/2024. So it is submitted that on the same date,
That's
when
294.
when the petitioners had appeared
Through
through,
counsel.
through an authorized representative, their presence were not recorded. So it is submitted that thereafter no communication has been received. Accordingly, being aggrieved, they filed with writ petition. Well, issue notice, returnable 3 weeks, and
The 10-1, na?
since the respondents are represented by the council, notices are waived. Our extra copies will furnish within a period of 1 week from today. The matter be fixed on
10-1.
10/1/2025, along with matter be listed on 10/1/2025, along with WPC 6397 of 2024, as it is submitted that this said writ petition also raises similar question. List accordingly.
Interim matter.
What interim?
No coursive action is to be taken.
What coursive action?
They are going to.
If your names are struck off.
No, not struck off. I am not.
What interim order in respect of what?
No coursive action is to be taken.
In respect of
a petitioner for deleting their name from the.
So how are you, if it is deleted, we'll examine, we'll direct.
If it is deleted, there is a provision for appeal also.
You would already pass an interim order. That similar order may kindly be passed. Order
No,
there
that,
7
in
matter.
that matter, there was a direction earlier to the DC to examine their claim.
No, it is, the fact is, we have not been evicted. This is the, they are going to be evicted.
This is not, see, here you are aggrieved by the proposed deletion of your names. It's nothing to do with eviction.
No. Yes. Since we are still an ordinary resident of that area.
That's
they
right.
cannot do it, my lord.
We'll hear it. We'll issue notice on the interim.
Correct, my lord. It is similar order you will receive.
No, not similar. Because in the earlier matter, they had approached this court had directed the DC to look
Examine
into
their
this.
representation.
Did you approach the DC?
Because they are going to be evicted. We are not receive any notices, my lord. That is why they come this honorable court earlier.
So therefore, no interim order is called for at this stage.
But because
let them will consider upon receipt of their instructions. Why are you apprehending? You are not being evicted by this notice.
Evicted, not do this, but if our name
If you are
deleted,
doing-
unnecessary will be suffer.
No, how will you suffer? When is the election?
Question of election is on residency question is come, my lord.
How?
They held that we are not ordinary residents.
No,
my lord.
Mr. Ahmed, you are an astute counsel. You know there is no hardship. We are not.
Then on that day, interim we will consider.
Yes, we'll consider it.
On
Notice
that
on
day,
the
it will
interim
go on that day.
We have given notice on the same day.
Yes,
On
sir.
the interim prayer.
Yes.
Yes. We have given it. We have passed the order.
That will be mentioned, my lord.
We have mentioned it.
Already mentioned.
Only pass over the matter for the time being.
Pass over.
For 5.
Till the court rises. Yes, pass over. Yes.
Time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Lordship.
Yes.
In this case, I am appearing for the respondent number 5 in the writ petition, Lordship. Although we have filed an IA for vacation of the interim order dated 2/2024, Lordship. But at the time of filing the petition, Lordship, my clerk mistakenly could not serve the copy to the petitioner's counsel, Lordship. So will you kindly fix a date on the 7th of January in the I'm the furnishing
Matter
it.
be listed on On the next. page.
7.
After the view vacation, my lord.
Huh?
After the view vacation.
Once it on 7, we'll issue on 8 of.
Highly on.
At the request of counsel for the petition.
I'm furnishing it right now.
Up to you. 8.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
We are hearing this petition lordship seeking certain modification lordship regarding name of the district lordship. Only. Lordship will find the operative person from page 23 order, Your Lordship.
23.
Page 23, Lordship.
Yes.
In this order, Lordship, will find on the next page, last paragraph, Lordship. Accordingly, this could therefore grants the liberty to the petitioners to file application within 45 days from today seeking allotment settlement of land as per the extent land policy of 2019 of the government of Assam. The respondent authorities, it is the district commissioner Borpeta. It is actually it would be Dorong Lordship. That must Lordship. And secondly, Lordship, I'm paying my letter some more time, Lordship, already 1 month almost.
Heard the counsel for the this IA is been filed seeking correction in the order dated 26/11/2024, passed in WBC number.
Page 18, Lordship. 1763 of 2017.
1763 of 2020. 2024.
Not, it's 2017, Lordship.
2017. This court, by order dated 26/11/2024, while disposing of the writ petition, granted liberty to petitioners to file applications within 45 days from the date of the order, seeking allotment, settlement of land under the land policy of 2019, and the respondent authority, namely the District Commission of Borpeta, as well as the Revenue and Disaster Management Government of Assam, was directed to consider the applications and take into consideration the grievances raised. And till the time the applications were disposed of, subject to the petitioners filing the applications within 45 days as directed, the no coercive action was directed to be taken. Learned counsel for the applicants submits that in the order dated 26/11/2024, passed in WPC so of 2017, the direction was issued to the District Commissioner Borpeta instead of District Commissioner Dorong. And consequently, the directions could not be complied with, and he has filed his IA seeking necessary corrections in the matter. Learned counsel for the state does not object to the prayer made. He submits, the council therefore submits that the corrections be permitted and the further time be extended to the petitioners to comply with the directions. Stop. Having heard counsel for the parties and taking into consideration the submissions are rendered, as well as the after perusal of the order dated 26/11/2024, it is seen that the order gives the direction to the District Commissioner Borpeta instead of District Commissioner Dorong. So accordingly, the direction in the order dated 26/11/2024 shall be read to be a direction to the District Commissioner Dorong instead of District Commissioner Borpeta. So the rest of the conditions, you have to file within 45 days.
Yes, Lord.
Right. The further direction is to the petitioners to file the direction, the liberty granted to the petitioner to file their application within 45 days is extended to a further period of another 45 days from today. Stop. All the other directions and conditions will remain. Stop. This highest stands disposed of. This order shall be read together with the order dated 26/11/2024 passed in WPC so and so 2017. Respond. Yeah.
Obliged, Lordship. Deeply obliged, Lordship.
Yes.
May it please the Lord. Well, these petitioners are sought to be evicted from the land under their occupation where they are residing as well as having certain small shop houses in a market area.
Who's for the railway?
Railway copy was served to them and my juniors are trying to catch hold of them, but they are not coming forth now. Ultimately, it is the district authority.
Scroll. Railway. Planning council.
Ultimately, the district authority is
Where is the notice issued?
issued, well, here Lordship will find the impugn notice, at 50. 50, Lordship will kindly come to page 50.
This is issued on 4/11. Why have you come so late?
No, it was 3rd December. 3rd December 2024. 3rd December 2024, this was issued written to the officers. This is a proposal noted by them. They wrote it
There is a, I think there is a proceeding which was undertaken under PP.
way back in 2011-12. That proceeding was ultimately initially challenged before the appellate court, but appellate court dismissed it on the ground of locus because the one who filed it, he had no locus, obviously, ultimately detected. That was also taken before this honorable court. So this honorable court said that obviously he cannot have locus. These are so small traders that they didn't know all that. They were not guided properly, and therefore this suits went on bail. And thereafter they were sitting tight. Now they say that I am unauthorized occupant. Well, obviously we are not unauthorized occupant with their knowledge, with their permission, because they collected tolls, the district authority, the autonomous council collected tolls, everything was done under their nose, under their authority, we are sitting there.
All right. Yes, respondents. You have? By which order?
At page 58, Annexa 4, page 58. Tomorrow they propose to evict us.
21/11.
21/11, 21/12. This is letter dated 17 December 2024. Is dated 17 December 2024. And they have
But there has to
written.
be a notice issued to those persons sought to be evicted.
No notice stressed now. No notices.
So you'll have to issue notice. Heard Mr. K.K. Bonto, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. S.V. Prasad, Learned Counsel. General. MS M. Bourbon appearing for respondent number 4. 4 and 7.
4, 6 and 7.
6 and 7. MS Kemprai for respondent number 5. None appears for the NF Railway, although it is submitted by the counsel to the petitioner that copies were served.
Yes, notice is there.
On the railway standing councils. Petitioners are agreed by the fact that by notice dated 17 December 2024, the district magistrate Karbi Anglong Dipu instructed the additional district magistrate Bokajan subdivision to arrange for detailment of personnel for the eviction drives required to be carried on 21/12/2024. So the eviction is required to be carried on the as it is submitted, as it is as the same is stated to be railway land, and the railway authorities require the said land for the railway, for development of the railway properties. So the respondent councils have no instructions in the matter, and considering that there are questions raised as to whether prior notices were issued to the person sought to be evicted, as has been held as a requirement under a judgment of this court in, what is that, Salahuddin? Salekuddin, WPC, whatever, but
Here under,
all right, you say that there is no prior notice issued to the persons sought to be evicted, namely the writ petitioners. So under such circumstances, on the prayer of the counsel for the petitioner, till the next date fixed, we direct no steps be taken for eviction of the petitioners. Matter be listed on 6th of January. 3rd, all right, 3rd of January. 3rd of
the
January.
third, my lord, I will have. some
Meanwhile,
difficulty. Let it be on 6th or 7th. I'll having some.
you are on an interim order against eviction.
that
If
is
you are
right.
not there, then let them make alternative arrangements, because we are passing an order
True. Man, if possible, that can be accommodated to
You send somebody to make a mention on 3rd, we'll consider
yes.
it. Otherwise, let it be on 3rd,
Ah,
because
yes.
today is
No
the last working day.
No.
The matter is fixed on 3rd, as this order is passed in the absence of the counsel for the railways. Let the respondents complete their instructions in the matter, and the petitioner to ensure service of extra copies on the standing council as well as the state council, and including the railway council, to during the course of the day, to enable them to obtain instructions. List on 3rd.
Lost on 3rd. Lordship may kindly direct them to give me the copy of the order.
Yes, you'll get it by today.
Yeah.
3rd of January. It will urgent order will like it. Now we go to.
Yes.
We'll take it up after reopening. Because today, as it is, these are motion days. Why hearing today?
But my lord, last occasion, your honor has directed me to take instruction how much he has to pay, my lord. You want to pay equal installment. Two loan is there.
You show one copy, give it to him.
One is my lord 3,151,000 and another is 31,372.
So 3,31,000.
Yes.
Yes.
And your lordship will pay 3 equal installment, lordship, 1 lakh rupees. Additionally, lordship, I have to pay rupees 31,372, lordship, apart from the pinch one loan, lordship. There are the 2 loan, lordship. So each of the installment I will pay 1 lakh, lordship. And additionally, in second loan, lordship, I will pay 31,372.
So you get it in an affidavit. You ask your client to file an affidavit with regard to the,
This is my duty. Yes.
we'll fix it on 3rd.
Yeah, no, sir.
All right.
My lord, I will be out of time. Can it be 4th or 5th?
6th.
My lord.
6th of January.
Yes.
Learned counsel for the respondent bank has placed before the court the total amount dues from the petitioner, which in respect of both the loans, in respect of one loan, the total amount outstanding is 3,00,151.46. And the other loan, other amount, in respect of the other loan, the total amount outstanding is 31,372.93. The bank authorities have placed before the court the installments by which the loans are to be repaid by the petitioner. So the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he would like to complete his instructions in the matter.
But Lordship, one aspect is that Lordship, already I have almost 2 lakhs rupees has already been credited, Lordship.
You
It should be
put it in
adjusted.
your affidavit.
Yes.
You put it in your affidavit.
Yes.
Petitioner will file an affidavit with regard to the arrangement by which he seeks to repay the loan. Let the matter be listed on 6th of January 2025.
Obliged.
Yes. Yes.
My lord, the petitioners aggrieved by the action of the respondent
Already
authorities in
Just 1 minute. Yes. Yes, please.
My lord, the petitioners aggrieved by the rejection of her candidature for the post of assistant registrar, your lordship.
I'm unable to understand you properly. You have to be a little louder, if you
My
can.
lord, the petitioners aggrieved by the action of the respondent authorities in rejecting her candidature for the post of assistant registrar, your lordship.
Yes.
The petitioner is presently serving as. Am I clear, your lordship?
It has come for the first time.
Yes,
It
your
has come
lordship.
for the first time.
Yes, your lordship. It is for the motion stage.
Okay. This interview, when is the interview fixed?
My lord, the interview has been conducted, your lordship, on 17th of this month.
So we'll issue notice at this stage.
Yes, your lordship. And my lord, I also have a prayer. Since the results have not been declared, your lordship, the petitioner may also be allowed to participate in the selection process, your lordship.
But the interview is already over.
Yes, your lordship, but your lordship can, your lordship, in a similar matter, your lordship, in the principal seat, your lordship has directed for the
Yes, but that is before the interview took place. Here your interview is already over.
my lord, the
You'll
results
have to be reconstituted only for you.
Yes, your lordship, but then if the results are declared and the petitioner is not given an opportunity to participate in the interview, your lordship, it will cause prejudice to her, your lordship. The petitioner's present is.
Who's for the respondent? Anyone for the respondent?
I'm paying for respondent 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I'm the standing counsellor of Guwahati High Court of Eternal Permanent Bench.
Okay. What do you have to submit?
Notice be issued by this at the time, and in the meantime, the extra copy be served.
Okay. Is there any other date fixed for the interview?
No, your lordship.
Interview has already been conducted.
Why were you not allowed to participate in the interview?
My lord, on the ground that there's a communication, your lordship. Your lordship may kindly come to page number 32. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Page number 37, your lordship.
Yes.
This was what has happened is that the petitioner has written a representation before the concerned authority, Your Lordship, and by this communication, the representation of the petitioner was rejected on the ground that sub-rule
All right,
4A of
heard learned counsel for the petitioner and MS so-and-so, counsel for the petitioner, Mr. Mukpatin, learned senior counsel, assisted by MS so-and-so, appearing for the respondents. Petitioner is aggrieved by the rejection of her prayer for permitting her to participate in the interview. For which post is it?
for assistant registrar, Your Lordship.
For the post of assistant registrar conducted by the registry of the Guwahati High Court, Itanagar Permanent Bench. Conducted by the Guwahati High Court. So, it is submitted that the interview was already conducted on
17th of this month, Your Lordship.
17/12/2024. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the wrong rejection of her candidature has caused prejudice, and therefore she may be directed to, therefore the respondents be directed to permit the petitioner to be therefore the respondents be directed to constitute an interview board permitting the petitioner to appear before the interview board, and thereafter, considering her case, the results be declared. And until such time, the results of the interview conducted on 17/12/2024 for the post of assistant registrar should not be declared. Mr. Partin, learned senior counsel, at this stage submits that he would like to complete his instructions in the matter. Accordingly, let notice issue, returnable 3 weeks, returnable 2 weeks, and since the respondents are represented, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Meanwhile, notice on the interim prayer to be considered again on on 8th of January 2025. Meanwhile, till the next date fixed, the results of the interview conducted for the post of assistant registrar by the Guwahati High Court for the, how many posts?
For one post, Your Lordship.
One post of assistant registrar in the Guwahati High Court, Itanagar Permanent Bench shall not be declared.